Tunyon and Oliver. Cam Bynum's up front, too. And here we go. The onside kick to settle festivities in Border Battle 128.
I think we took a timeout just to get everybody
take a peek at it. They got their punter Daniel Whelan out there to do the onside kick, by the way.
Yeah, I think takeaway from this game, if once the Vikings do win this thing, it's going to be the return of Jordan Addison. You mentioned that on his first touchdown, the run that he had, rushing touchdown. I mean, just an unbelievably good day for Jordan Addison. Justin Jefferson being huge. The touchdown catch that he made was spectacular as well. And man, when this offense is firing on all cylinders, Paul, I don't know if anybody could stop it.
You're a former coach. I mean, this should end up being coaching linebackers for the Vikings for like half a decade like you did. This could end up being a perfect situation for coaches. You win the game, you go to 4-0, and you have plenty about which to complain for the entire week.
Absolutely. I mean, you're right about that. It's a chance to get better.
Okay, Whelan, he lets it fly, and Josh Oliver falls on it. Next question. The Minnesota Vikings have defeated the Green Bay Packers 31-29 to improve to 4-0. 4-KO. 4-0.
Can I say it?
Now you stepped on my touchdown call, but go ahead.
Hey, Larrabee, there's your dagger.
You can say that. I'm not. 31-29 Minnesota.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I was trying to hook Nordo up for the money. And then they scored 4 touchdowns in 24 minutes and 28 seconds. And then they didn't score for 23 minutes and 50 seconds. And then Will Reichard proved to be one of the best kickers in the NFL by hitting a field goal, and he hasn't missed a kick all year. And the Vikings, I'm not even going to say hold on. The Vikings beat the Green Bay Packers 31-29. And this time next week, we will be at Tottenham Hotspur in London to take on a New York Jets team that, at last check, was losing to the Denver Broncos. And, in fact, the Jets lost to the Denver Broncos 10-9. Holy cow.
And how big, in hindsight now, how big is that Narveson miss early on in the game?
Right.
Oh,
I mean, wow. Which one?
Yeah.
He missed 2.
He missed 2, but having, and again, that goes to Will Reichard and how.
See if we can get ourselves a look at it here.
Boy, that is just, he's just short of that 36.
But I think they gave him a bad spot. I mean, he's just short of the 36. They got that thing on the 35.
Hey, no.
Gus Edwards in the backfield. It's a handoff to Gus. Gus got the first down, and he's going to inflict some pain. Lifted up and body slammed by Nick Bolton. They needed 1. They get 5.
I don't mind that. You get an extra down, you get a chance to control and possess the football and show a little physicality up front.
I'm not sure if Nick Bolton didn't hurt his teammate Brian Cook more than he hurt Gus.
Here's McFadden as the extra lineman.
Yeah, got that 6th lineman in. He's going to break the huddle.
With
outside Matlock in there as well. We got a bunch formation to the left of Herbert in the pistol. And now we got a timeout, Harbaugh. Chargers going to call it. Maybe didn't like what they saw.
A lot of beef on the field right there.
Absolutely. It's what we expected. You called it week 1, DJ. Turn this thing into a rock fight. Make it physical. Bring that brand of football to the AFC West. Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win.
Yeah, it is interesting just looking at this Chiefs team and how their identity has morphed over the last 3 or 4 years, really since Tyreek Hill left, that it's more of a defensive team now than it is that explosive, dynamic offense that we used to see.
Well, Steve Spagnuolo, he talked about it with Tony Romo. For whatever reason, not getting interviewed as a head coach. Had already been a head coach once. Did not go well. New set of downs now. Herbert in the shotgun, Dobbins to his left. It's a handoff to Dobbins. Patient, gets through the middle of the line, and he is into plus territory with a second effort. That's a gain of 11 for J.K. Dobbins to the Kansas City 49.
That's the second time they've creased the Chiefs inside so far. That third down run, the same thing. A great little seam there. That's Bozeman with the big block sealing that off.
And Keep the beef coming. McFadden out again as the 6th offensive lineman. He breaks huddle outside. Pipkins to the right. Herbert from the pistol. Matlock in motion. Hand off to Dobbins again. And Dobbins runs in to his blocker. He'll pick up maybe 2. Bring up a 2nd and 8. Tackle by Malik Herring, the 4th-year tackle out of Georgia.
You can just see it from where we are up here, though, that these 2nd, 3rd level defenders, they are on their toes because of the way they've run the ball early in this game on these early downs. They are going to be crashing hard against the run, which is going to set up for a play-action shot on an early down.
So McFadden comes off. Quentin McConkey to the right. Josh Palmer, one-on-one coverage out to the left. 2 high safeties for the Chiefs. And a pass. Herbert sets up the screen, has his tight end, Will Dissly, 40, 35, 30, still on his feet, dragging Brian Cook all the way down to the 26 for a 23-yard gain, no flags.
So you've got a quarterback who's not 100% healthy. The first pass, you move the pocket a little bit to get him out of harm's way, and then you come back with a screen to the tight end. He fakes it to the back, goes backside to the tight end. Dissly, it is wide open.
And for Dissly, that is a gain of 26. And that is the long on the season for him. It had been 15. McConkey in motion. A little bit of that orbit motion. Fakes the handoff. Now gives it to Dobbins. And Dobbins slipped as he took it. And just recovered enough to make it a gain of 1. Tackle by Mike Pinnell.
Hey, Greg Roman is taking everything out of the playbook today. Right. When you look at the run game and the creativity involved, very reminiscent of the Ravens' run game.
8th play of the drive here.
Eighth play of the drive. We haven't seen really a true drop back yet either.
No. Gus Edwards in. Left hip of Herbert from the shotgun. McConkey in motion again. Left to right. Joins Q over there. Chiefs rush 4. Herbert has time. McConkey makes the first man miss. McConkey right sideline to the 10, to the 8. Out of bounds, right sideline. Tackled by Jalen Watson, a gain of 15.
Drew Tranquil missed a tackle. I mean, that's the strength of McConkey. We talked about that last week against the Steelers. He works back to the quarterback. That creates a little separation, then pulls through the tackle of Drew Tranquil.
First and goal from inside the 10. Chargers red zone, just 43% this season. Boy, it'd be nice to create a turnover, get 6 off it immediately. Pistol formation. Gus Edwards behind Herbert. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards shuffles his feet, looking for a crease. Falls forward to the 6, make it the 7. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and goal. Tackle by Drew Tranquil.
I feel like Gus Edwards is almost like the guy who rakes the infield. He gets it nice and level, nice, and then you get to bring J.K. out there to benefit from the work that's been done.
There is no denying on the season, Gus, 32 carries coming into this one for 94 yards, just a 3 yards per carry tote, but you cannot quantify what he does. Beats the heck out of those offensive linemen, and then J.K. comes in for the home runs. And he has checked in fact. Takes the handoff, does Herbert, looking to the end zone. Here comes pressure to the back of the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Justin Herbert to Ladd McConkey. What a grab for the rookie.
Brian Cook had his back to Justin Herbert, and Justin Herbert took advantage and somehow found a way to navigate that ball around him. Justin did take a big shot and is a little bit hobbled coming off the field, but
what a grab by McConkey. He had his knee down when he secured that thing. And that ball does not move. It survived the ground. What a grab by Ladd. His 2nd touchdown of his rookie season. Herbert's 5th touchdown toss. And they are going to review this. They just told Cameron Dicker to hold up a second. And it is good.
All eyes are going to be on Justin Money every time he comes off the field. A little gimpy.
Yeah, he was walking gingerly off the field. See if they can make it 7-0 here. And it kicks right down the middle. They get 7 off the turnover. 10 plays, 74 yards, 6 minutes, 36 seconds. Presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Game day is best shared with others, so gather your crew together and unlock special group ticket pricing on single game tickets. Enjoy the best in-game experience in the NFL in the Bolts iconic SoFi Stadium home. Visit chargers.com/groups to secure your seats today.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude. It's a whole different vibe.
With these open earbuds, it's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears,
you feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited Ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Only on Verizon.
Chargers fans, club seats at SoFi Stadium offer the best of everything. Incredible sightlines, delicious food, refreshing beverages, premium parking, and more. There's no better way to cheer on your Bolts. Reserve your club seats today by visiting chargers.com/tickets.
Bolts up.
The Bolts are back.
They are signaling Chargers football.
Here's Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
Your home for the LA Chargers.
That could not have gone much better. Chargers up 7-0. They rushed for over 4 yards per carry. Justin Herbert, a perfect 4 of 4 for 49 yards. And his 4th touchdown toss of the season. I should say 5th touchdown toss of the season. 2nd receiving touchdown for rookie Ladd McConkey. And the Chargers are up 7-0.
And they're playing the whole game on our side of the field where we're located. That's a win.
And it came off a turnover, the 6th turnover for the Chargers defense. Jesse Minter's bunch. Dicker again boots this one out of the back of the end zone, and the Chiefs will take over at the 30, and we get back down to Shannon Farron.
Elijah Molden was the one who came up with that turnover ball that led to 7. He says DJ is really the heartbeat of the defense, can't replace him, but this is the reason I'm here, to be the third safety, help in any way I can. He says when he was on the phone with Harbaugh before he was traded from Tennessee, Harbaugh told him it's physical football heaven here, and it sure feels like that today, guys.
Yeah, no doubt, Shannon. What a great job by Elijah Molden. Had the interception in Carolina. Here comes up with the fumble recovery. They cash that in for 7. Quick snap to Mahomes. Fakes the handoff to Rice. Now downfield, intercepted! Christian Fulton to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, and he fumbles the ball, but I believe the Chargers are on it. Fulton's trying to do too much. They got to pull a scrum out, and it will be Charger ball. Whoa! Fulton was trying to take that thing to the house, and it got poked away on the return. For Fulton.
I think they're saying it's a Chiefs ball.
I saw one official point Chargers ball.
Defense and subsequently fumbled and recovered by Kansas City.
Oh my gosh.
First down.
Well, you appreciate the effort, but what a great play by Rashee Rice to not give up on that play. Oh, you got to review that.
I think Humphrey just pulled it away from him. I think he wrestled the ball away under the ball.
Lowy is on that ball.
You can't see the ball.
Well, they'll get a look at it. We'll be back after they take a look at it on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our 2 teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Call us now at 800-824-1993 and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
I'll tell you what's appetizing and absolutely delicious. Follow me to Cielo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Smoking Good Times, hosted by Robert Ory, with a special performance by Pancho Sanchez, October 6th.
Number 2.
Get $15 in free play every time you earn 500 points on your rewards card, Fridays.
And the number 1 reason.
We've got game time food and drink specials, freebies, and giveaways during pro games all season.
Morongo, good times.
Hey Chargers fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That means you can catch Justin Herbert and the rest of the LA Chargers from your smart TV, tablet, phone, or any device. All you need is a Paramount Plus account. Paramount Plus streams your live, local NFL on CBS game across the league every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today and get ready for another thrilling season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS, streaming live on Paramount Plus.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. Stay in the know. Download the official Chargers app today.
What a play! LA, this is your Chargers station.
What a play!
Here's Mad Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
All right, we got to get you a lot here that happened during the break. So, Alohi Gilman lost the ball. Rashee Rice punched it out. However, he had his hand, I should say Christian Fulton lost it. Alohi Gilman secured
but it looked like Mahomes scrummed for that football coming back to try to make the play.
Here's what I think they're going to rule, that the chief player that ended up with the ball eventually, it went in and out of the arms of Rice. But then maybe Alohi Gilman recovers it. The Chiefs thought they might have yanked it out, but Wanye Morris was coming from out of bounds. So
Creed Humphrey actually came up with the ball. I need more clarity on that one. Unfortunate for the Chiefs.
First and 10, Chargers leading 7-0. They have the ball at the Kansas City 20. 2 consecutive turnovers by the Chiefs on offense. This one a short field opportunity. Near side run, flag on the play as the Chiefs spread it out, and a gain of just 1 yard to the 19. Gus Edwards on a stretch run, but the right side of the Chiefs defense all there. Tranquil again over there.
Illegal chop block, offense number 62. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Sam Mustipher, who was just called up, activated off the practice squad. Now, he's a veteran. He's been in the league 5 years, played with Matt Nagy in Chicago. Comes in tackle over tackle in an unbalanced line and an illegal chop block on Derek Nottie. A loss of 15 for the Chargers, moving the ball back to their own back to the Kansas City 35.
Chiefs defense needs something big to happen here to counter.
First and 25 for Justin Herbert, playing on the bad ankle and foot. Ball at the Chiefs 35-yard line. Spread set, 2x2, balanced. They go right sideline. A diving catch made over there in front of the Chiefs bench by Hayden Hurst. Much travel tight end. He gets to the 30-yard line. Now, it's a 29 officially, a gain of 6. Second and 19 for the Bolts. They lead 7-0 at 5:25 to go first quarter.
Chiefs rotate. Some substitutions on defense to try to get a pass rush. Chris Jones may line up at the outside position.
J.K. Dobbins in on second and 19 for the Chargers at the Kansas City 29. They fake to him. Here comes pressure. They wanted a screen pass, and now a flag is thrown at the end of the pass. They were trying a screen to Dobbins. And it's going to be, what is the penalty here? Holding, I believe, on the Chargers. So the Chiefs have a decision.
Holding. Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
They will take the penalty. Jamari Sawyer, who is playing guard because Trey Pimpkins moved to tackle because Joe Alt, the son of former Chief and your former teammate John Alt, is injured. But now they back up takes the Chargers all the way back to the 39-yard line where they'll have 2nd and 29.
That's where you got to be disciplined on defense. Can't afford to have any kind of penalties downfield. Wouldn't be surprised to see them try to take a shot.
Rashee Rice is on the cart and appears to be in a great deal of pain on the Chiefs sideline. 5 wide here. They're going to hand it off, though. It goes to Dobbins. And Dobbins gets stopped at the 35 of Kansas City after picking up 4 yards. Let's get an update on the Rice injury. Here is Josh Klingler.
Well, I saw him put a little more weight on that leg, guys, as he was walking to the cart, was trying to avoid having to go to the cart. Clyde Edwards-Helaire helped him there. He's laying on his back. Very, very frustrated as they take him off the field at the moment. We'll get an update when we can.
He's already down. Hollywood Brown, of course, injured on the first catch he had of the preseason. Chargers have 3rd and 25. They quick snap it here. And they hand it off, coming to the near side on a run. And it is Dobbins, and the Chiefs defend it well and pop him out at the 32. He gained just 3 yards on 3rd down and 25, but the Chargers were trying to quick snap Kansas City and catch him napping. 7-0 Chargers, 4:17 to go first quarter. The Chiefs have 2 giveaways on their first 2 offensive possessions.
Looks like they basically resigned to go for the 50-yard field goal here.
Dicker's long is 55. It was at Kansas City, and it was last year. He's got a 53-yarder this year, well within his range. Former Texas Longhorn. And his long 51-yard field goal is on the board. The Chargers have turned 2 takeaways into 10 points. The Chargers lead the Chiefs 10-0 at 3:53 to go in the first quarter. And now without Rashee Rice, seriously injured, the Chiefs are dealing with a lot here early on the West Coast. First quarter with timeout called is brought to you by GEHA.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Teams of experts, lifetimes of experience, groundbreaking clinical trials. That's how you change the game. That's the Brain Tumor Center at Siteman. Committed to research, invested in technology, powered by Washington University physicians and BJC Healthcare. Making a world of difference right here in St. Louis, across the region, and around the world. The Brain Tumor Center at Siteman.
You bring the grit, we'll bring the power. Go full force this fall with battery-powered tools trusted by the pros. From mowers and blowers to chainsaws and trimmers, Steele AK Battery System includes interchangeable batteries that power over 16 products with long run times. Right now, save $50 on the BGA 57 battery blower set, including battery and charger. Real Steele. Find yours at steeldealers.com. Available for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Kansas City Chiefs fans, this football season, take your tailgate to the next level with Omaha Steaks. Whether you're grilling before kickoff or feeding the crew at halftime, Omaha Steaks has everything you need to make your get-together memorable. From tender steaks to meaty wings to the best burgers and franks you'll ever taste, every bite is guaranteed perfection. So head over to omahasteaks.com/Chiefs and get 4 free burgers today. Taste game day every day with Omaha Steaks.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs have not had 2 giveaways to start a game in 3 years, but they've started it here that way. A fumble by Carson Steele at the Charger 26, an interception thrown by Patrick Mahomes, the 5th of this young season, on an overthrow for Kelce. Then it was returned, a controversial fumble that Chiefs thought they got it back. They gave it to the Chargers, and then the Chargers kick a field goal. They lead 10-0 over Kansas City at 3:53 to go first quarter. Plus, Rashee Rice on the interception returned by the Chargers, injured, a knee injury. And let's go to Josh Klingler for an update as the kick is a touchback.
And again, it looked like, from my vantage point, Patrick Mahomes running into Rashee Rice accidentally, and they're calling it now a knee injury. Taken off on the card a few moments ago. His return at the moment is questionable.
But taking him off on the cart is very concerning.
Yeah, got to be concerning, and his body language as well, Mitch.
Chiefs now have to respond, down by 10 points early in this game. Carson Steele fumbled earlier. He is still the halfback right now. And they'll give it off. Steele trying to bounce to the outside, and he will drag a defender and gets 3 yards. Had his helmet right into the stomach of Asante Samuel Jr. His dad played for Coach Reed in Philadelphia. Gain of 3 on a off-tackle run by Carson Steele on first down.
Better job of protecting the football, keeping it high and tight. The 3 points of pressure you want to see from any ball carrier.
2nd and 7 for Mahomes and the Chiefs, down 10-0 early. Ball at their own 33. Steele stays in at running back. Little tip-tap motion, right then left slot by Noah Gray. Mahomes in the pocket. Crossing pattern, and the pass is going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage. He was looking at a crossing pattern for Steele leaking out of the backfield, but the Chargers knock it down in the middle. It appears that Otio Obonya gets the knockdown, and the Chiefs have 3rd down and 7 at their own 33.
Just a controlled rush there, Mitch. Didn't look like anybody was really trying to get to the quarterback, just making sure that Patrick stayed in the pocket.
3rd and 7, Mahomes. Samaje Perine is the 3rd down back. Again, Rashee Rice injured, out for the game. Chiefs pump faking is Mahomes, in trouble, sacked at the 28. And an incredibly rough start. Bud Dupree, the ex-Raven, the ex-Steeler, caved in the right side of the Chiefs' offensive line. The Chiefs with a fumble lost, an interception, and a 3 and out on the first 3 drives of this game.
Yeah, this is a coverage sack. Patrick has to step up in the pocket because of that wide rush by Dupree, and Mack has nowhere to vacate the pocket. No receiver open downfield.
Adarizu punted at San Diego State, punts this away. As Darius Davis back to take the punt, lets it bounce over his head. It'll get inside the 20, and the Chiefs will eventually down it. A 4.17 second of hang time, and a bad decision by the punt returner of the Chargers. It ends up being a 53-yard field goal. The Chargers will start this drive at their own 19. Chargers 10, Chiefs nothing. 2:25 to go first quarter. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with and dial up the energy with Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
Let me introduce you to my other favorite Andy. Andy from Andy's Frozen Custard.
Mitch, great to be back this season. KC fans, stop by Andy's Frozen Custard now and grab a key lime concrete or a James Browning funky jackhammer after the game or anytime. And don't forget Andy's anywhere, anytime for your freezer or next tailgate.
Andy, that's a lot going on for sure, but I know you have another announcement coming soon as well. I can't wait to hear about it. In the meantime, get on over to Andy's Frozen Custard and be sure to tell them Mitch and Andy sent you.
Hi, it's Derek Johnson, and I know there's nothing better than being part of a team. A group of great people you can count on and learn from. The Sheep Metalworkers, local number 2, are growing their team and looking for quality men and women who want to build Kansas City's future. While you're making KC a better place, you'll also get great pay and benefits while gaining lifelong skills. Explore the possibilities at sheepmetal2.org. That's sheepmetal2.org. And take a step towards a fulfilling and rewarding way of life.
This is your new home for Chiefs football. This is 96.5 The Fan.
A super stingy Charger defense. Only Pittsburgh and Minnesota had allowed fewer points in the first 3 weeks. They have forced in this game a forced fumble loss by the Chiefs, an interception by Mahomes, and a 3 and out on the first 3 times the Chiefs have had the ball. Make Hy-Vee your first stop when it comes to elevating your tailgate. Best burgers, brats, wings, snacks. Hy-Vee has your tailgating needs covered. Hy-Vee, proud sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs. 2:25 to go, first quarter. 10-0 Bolts.
And this is where the defense needs to pick up the offense. We saw this for most of the game last week against the Falcons and even against the games with Cincinnati and the Ravens. Defense picking up the offense. We need a big play here.
Chargers start this drive at their own 19. They're in the pistol with Dobbins behind the quarterback, Justin Herbert. Playing without his top 2 tackles. He'll throw it off play action. Dumps it in the flat on a near screen. Across the 20. Dobbins gets popped out of bounds. But a nice gain. Up to the 29-yard line. Appears to be at least 10 yards. Tranquil opts him out. So Jaden Hicks was in the game, but it's an 11-yard screen on first down. Well executed. And the Chargers get a first down, leading 10-0.
Looked like Nick Bolton came up a little slow as well there. Chargers is dialing up the right plays against the right coverages here.
Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, former Raven OC. 10-0 Bolts. They have first and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Power pistol look here. Ball down as Gus Edwards fumbled the football on a right tackle run. He drops it, and it's a loss for the Chargers back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 6.
And the ball came out of the hands of Justin Herbert. Gus Edwards never even got the ball in his gut there. Drew Tranquil there to touch him down, but 2 times the Chargers have put the ball on the ground, and Chiefs, we just haven't been able to get there quick enough.
Again, if you joined us late on an interception return by the Chargers, Rashee Rice was hurt, listed as a questionable return with a knee injury. Loss of 6, Chargers, 2nd and 6 at 16 at their own 24. Edwards stays in at running back, and it looks like a false start. So this offensive line, which is patchwork.
Offense number 79, 5-yard penalty.
They had 2 penalties that stopped their second drive. They settled for a 50-yard field goal. But we're starting to see the effects here of playing with backups on the offensive line, although many of them have been starters in the past.
That's why you're seeing the screen game, the quick throwing game from Justin Herbert is to not expose the offensive line to have to block for an extended amount of time. But if you get these penalties, that's where you're going to have to do it.
2nd and 21, Chargers at their own 19. They lead 10-0. Herbert is in the shotgun. Again, was listed as doubtful this week, but playing with an injured ankle and foot. He stays in the pocket and comes near side with a catch made at the 21-yard line. Caught by McConkey, but this time the Chiefs cover it and spin him to the ground. Well covered. We have an update on Rashee Rice. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Yeah, I always say, guys, if you come to me a lot, that's sometimes bad news, and I don't have any better news on Rashee Rice. Now has been downgraded to out with the knee injury. Quickly back to the locker room on the cart, and now downgraded to out for the remainder of the game.
Bolton made a good open field tackle to make it 3rd and 18 for the Chargers at their own 22. 10-0. Chargers have 2 seconds to snap it before the end of the quarter, and they won't get it off, but still no delay of game. They had 7 seconds on the play clock. The end of the first quarter has been all baby blue. 10-0 Chargers. Back for the second quarter after this on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Wait for your men's or women's health care at the doctor's office or Redbox RX it and get the care you need wherever you are. Wait for prescriptions at the pharmacy or Redbox RX it and have it shipped to you. Redbox RX is the easy, affordable way to get quality, personalized care with private online consultations, upfront pricing, and low-cost prescriptions shipped for free. Redbox RX, the same but really different. Get 50% off your first prescription at redboxrx.com with code CHIEFS.
T-Mobile has the best 5G coverage in the game, whether you're home or out and about. So, you can check out the latest scores in the checkout line, watch replays in the playground, or celebrate the game-winning touchdown from the passenger seat. If you're a Chiefs fan who wants to stay connected to all the action, whether you're at home or away, get the best 5G coverage in the game, only at T-Mobile. See See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Play Kansas Lottery Super Kansas Cash, the Kansas-only draw game, giving you 2 plays for $1 and jackpot starting at $100,000. Get your tickets today. Play Kansas Lottery, proud sponsor of the Chiefs Radio Network.
Enter the Tickets for Less Chiefs VIP contest for your chance to win 2 club-level Chiefs tickets, signed Chiefs merchandise, a smokehouse barbecue gift card, radio booth tour, and more. Register now at ticketsforless.com/contests.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with and dial up the energy with Saturday nights. Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
Chargers dominating the Chiefs here at the end of one. Time of possession, 11 minutes and 14 seconds for the Bolts, 3:46 for the Chiefs. 10-0 for the Chargers. They have third down, Danon, and 18 to the boys in blue, the football boys in blue at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers are 1 of 2 on third down. Chiefs have only run 8 plays in this game.
Rookie Jaden Hicks is playing safety now with Shamari Connor. Spread set, 3-2. Now they motion Edwards into the backfield to be the left of Herbert. Chiefs show a 4-man rush here on third down and 18. Ball on the far hash. Hands out, Herbert takes the snap. With a twist inside, they hit Herbert as he throws on a twist in the middle by Kansas City. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Chiefs football.
KFNZ AM FM, HD1 and HD2 Kansas City, WGAF FM and HD1 Liberty.
An Odyssey sports station.
McCole Hardman back to take this punt from J.K. Scott. Hardman stands at his own 30-yard line, had a 104-yard kickoff return against these guys earlier in his career. This is a high punt, looking up, taking it is Hardman at the 30. Comes to the near side, first man missed, and then runs in to one of his own blockers, Jaden Hicks, and a defender at the 35-yard line. Hang time 5.17 seconds on the punt by J.K. Scott of 48 yards and a 5-yard return by McCole Hardman. Now can the Chiefs offense get something going? They started the game with a near 40-yard pass to Travis Kelce. But since then, a lost fumble by Carson Steele, interception thrown by Mahomes, ended up leading to an injury to Rashee Rice out for the game, and then a 3-and-out.
Definitely an opportunity for the Chiefs offense to regroup, start the second quarter like you wanted to start the game here. Solid field position.
Kareem Hunt is on the field for the first time in his second go-around with the Chiefs. Wanye Morris, Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, Jawan Taylor on the offensive front. And Kareem Hunt shows signs of flashes of 2017 and early in 2018. Chiefs will throw on first down. And a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on Kansas City.
False start. Offense number 74.
Jawan Taylor.
First down.
That's his third false start of the season. He had 2 against the Ravens in week 1, but right now, that left side, Bud Dupree in specific.
What you're seeing from the tackles, Mitch, is the effects of that wide 9 technique. When you have that outside linebacker lining up way outside the offensive tackle, it behooves the tackle or makes him feel like he's got to get out of his stance a little bit more quickly, especially in pass plays.
10-0 Chargers, first and 15 for the Chiefs at their own 30. They're going to hand it off. Kareem Hunt gets hit and spins off the hit, gets to the 39, picks up 9 on first and 15. How effective can he be, Dana?
And that's where you can be effective against that pre-lineup in regards to the 9 technique. When you have that guy out so wide, you can run up inside of him. So we'll see maybe a healthy dose of that, but Kareem can definitely be effective for this offense. He takes a big hit there. That'll shake him up, get him ready.
No Rice out for the game. Chiefs are 2-by-2 with motion. Quick pass right side at the 40 and then falling forward after making the catch. With a short screen, it goes to Travis Kelce, who now has more catches than any player in Kansas City Chiefs history. As Kelce, with the reception, now 917, surpassing the great Tony Gonzalez.
Such an amazing career. That last play, Mitch, is just an extended run play right there. Get the ball quickly out of Patrick's hands. Now create 3rd and short.
3rd and 2 to be specific. Chiefs at their own 43, trailing 10-0, early second. Kareem Hunt is the halfback to the right of Mahomes. Ball will be snapped on the far hash. Mahomes raises the right leg, wants to throw. Scraping outside through the hands of the intended receiver, Sky Moore. Coverage applied to the outside by Tarheeb Still, the rookie out of Maryland. But catchable football right between the thumbs of Sky Moore. And the Chiefs, a second consecutive 3-and-out after losing the ball on their first 2 possessions.
Very catchable pass there. I seem to have it right in his sights. Got to be able to secure that to extend the drive.
Darius Davis, who led the NFL last year in punt return, stands at his own 10. Matt Ariza, who played down the coast at San Diego State, boots this one deep. Davis looks up, calls for a fair catch, and takes it in at his own 6. A great punt by Matt Ariza, who was legendary as an Aztec, a 50-yard punt, fair caught at the 6. 10-0 Chargers. 13-18 to go first half. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with and dial up the energy with Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
We interrupt this battle on the field to prevent a fight at home. Who's hosting your holidays this year? Is it you? The holiday countdown clock will hit 0 before you know it. Is your home ready? You still have time to order those beautiful wood floors and kitchen cabinets on your honeydew list, but you better hurry. When you make that call, be sure to choose real wood. Real wood lasts longer, looks better, feels warmer, and treats the planet way better than fake wood alternatives. Visit choosewood.com for help with your holiday honeydews.
It's peaceful out here.
Yeah.
Oh, an owl.
And a bullfrog.
Is that a coyote?
I think that's a winner of the $100,000 cash adventure ticket from the Kansas Lottery.
Oh, yeah. I hear it now.
You could also win a $100,000 Bass Pro shopping spree. CKSLottery.com for details.
Welcome back to your new home for Chiefs football. 96.5 The Fan.
Art Haynes of the GEHA NFL desk. A lot of time games come down to a final kick. Such was the case for the Saints and Falcons in Atlanta.
A 58-yard try to win the game with 7 seconds left. Pinion to hold, McCullough to snap. Snap spot. Kick from Koo is away. And it is good!
Wes Durham on Falcons radio, and they defeat the Saints 26-24. Also came down to a kick, Broncos-Jets.
Snap a little bit high. Zerline with a line drive effort, and it is no good! No good, wide right!
Dave Logan on KOA Denver, and the Broncos hold off the Jets 10-9. Games in progress right now. The Browns lead the Raiders 10-7. Just now, Trey Tucker, a 3-yard run, puts the Raiders on the board.
Back here in Los Angeles, and the Chargers on a 1st down and 6. Or 1st down and 10 from their own 6, try a bootleg right, and Will Dissly, who had a big catch earlier, this time will gain just a couple yards to the 8-yard line. Well defended this time on a left to right boot as we view it.
That's what you'll see. If they're going to opt to go for a boot play, Mitch, it's probably going to be to the right. With the ankle of Justin Herbert, they don't want him to have to rotate those hips very often to the left.
Little power pistol look here for the Chargers, and 2nd and 8 from their own 8. 10-0 Bolts. Early second, 12:34 to go, specifically in the half. Play action fake. They throw in the right flat. It is caught by the three-way player Scott Matlock, who makes the catch at the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Matlock plays offense, defense, and special teams. That's a 65th offensive play, 48 on defense, and 44 on special teams.
6'4", 296-pounder. Very mobile, versatile, as you mentioned. Creates 3rd down and short.
At their own 15-yard line, 10-0. Chargers in the pistol. J.K. Dobbins. And gets it, and Dobbins trying the left side. He'll not make it. In fact, he might lose a half yard. Jalen Watson came sneaking inside to hit J.K. Dobbins low on an RPO zone play going to the left side.
Jalen Watson slowly becoming, or I should say quickly becoming, kind of the force on defense like we've seen from Trent McDuffie the last couple of years. One of the team leaders in tackles. Does a nice job there.
J.K. Scott started his career with Green Bay, then Jacksonville, now his 3rd year with the Chargers, punting from his own 2. And he booms this one high. It spirals in the air. Hardman looks at it, takes it, fair catches at his own 35-yard line. So now can the Chiefs offense, getting ready for its 5th possession. The first 4, fumble lost, interception thrown, 3 and out, 3 and out. 10-0 Chargers. 11:22 to go, first half on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Excellence is the expectation at the University of Kansas Health System. Excellence is the compassionate care they give to every patient. Excellence is the expertise in leading-edge treatments that led the University of Kansas Hospital being named the best hospital in Kansas City by U.S. News and World Report for 15 years in a row. This focus on excellence is why the University of Kansas Health System is the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs and the best care for Chiefs Kingdom. For more information, visit kansashealthsystem.com/Chiefs.
Hear that? That's the sound of G-Fiber internet working. Fast, reliable, no data caps, no annual contracts, fair prices, and no hidden fees. Ever. Go beyond enough. Go beyond fiber at fiber.google.com.
Why G-Fiber? Well, there's listening to music that buffers. Or hearing your favorite song all the way through. There's awkward freeze face.
Hey, are you there?
Or actually being seen. Go beyond enough. Go beyond fiber at fiber.google.com.
This football season, gather around the grill and give your family and fans what they crave. Beef. Whether it's tailgating in the parking lot or your driveway, on the drum deck or your deck, beef's the right call every time. So fire it up and treat all of your senses to the sizzling sounds, awesome aroma, and tantalizingly good taste of beef. And make sure to plan your game day menu at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Funded by Missouri beef farmers and ranchers.
Chiefs football is brought to you by the Kansas Lottery Play On app. Scan your tickets for more chances to win.
Can the Chiefs offense get going? 11:22 to go in the second quarter. Kansas City's 5th offensive possession will start at its own 35-yard line. But back-to-back 3 and outs, and to start the game, a fumble lost at the Charger 26 and an interception thrown by Mahomes. And on the return, Rashee Rice was injured and out for the game. Kareem Hunt will try it on the left side, and he will gain 1 yard. 3 different Chargers got to the outside shoulder of Wanye Morris, including cornerback Christian Fulton forcing a gain of 1.
A lot of compact defenders in the middle of the field, not really conceding anything to our pass plays. Got to spread them out just a bit. Make them respect the big playability we still have.
Chiefs down 10, still Hunt in the backfield. Ball to be snapped near hash. Hunt is shaded to the short side. That's to the Chargers sideline. Motioning to the right is Kelce to set up trips to the right of Mahomes. And Mahomes will throw it. Finds Kelce on an in-and-out route. He's up to the 44-yard line, short of a first down. And the Chiefs will have third down and short once again. Denzel Perryman in his second stint with the Chargers was covering.
Yeah, this is a nice job by Patrick Mahomes. Looking off the defender's zone coverage, he knows exactly where Travis Kelce's going to be. Now you create a more manageable third down situation here.
Chiefs just 1 of 3 on third down. This is 3rd and 1 from their own 44, trailing 10-0. They give it off and trying on the far hash, and it's a first down as Kareem Hunt, and that's where the 216 pounds comes into play, getting the force moving forward. They needed 1 and they got 2.
That's what you get from Kareem Hunt. He's a thumper in there. He can run between the tackles with the best of them. Just has to kind of get acclimated to the speed of the game, or reacclimated. Hadn't played all season.
She's trying to find a flow here. They're empty backfield this time, 3-by-2. Hunt lines up wide. Mahomes comes to Kelce, catches in Charger territory at the 48, and then he gets smoked right in the back by Denzel Perryman. The Chiefs will pick up 5 yards, make it 6 yards on first down, and in Charger territory for the second time in the game.
I'd like to see a healthy dose of plays for Travis Kelce, specifically against Denzel Perryman. He's a very good linebacker, but he's only 5'11", Mitch. That's a mismatch.
In his 10th year, Kelce in his 12th. 2nd and 4, Chiefs. They run it this time, and trying to run hard, but only to the 46. Just gaining 2 as Puna Ford stops Kareem Hunt. And the Chiefs back to third down again and short in Charger territory at the Charger 46 with third down and 3.
This may be 4-down territory for the Chiefs here. Can't keep putting a lot of pressure on the defense to stop the Chargers offense.
At the plus 46, 10-0 Chargers, 8:34 to go, second quarter. Mahomes has Noah Gray in motion. They put some Pirine in on a draw play, and Pirine grinds up the near side, or the near hash mark, and he gets to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I think that's the decision you make in that play call, Mitch. If it's 4-down territory, you'll run the ball on third down because you know you have 1. But excellent job of push up the middle. Joe Tooney, Trey Smith, Creed Humphrey getting the job done there, pushing to the second level for the first down.
Big time block by Humphrey. 1st and 10, Mahomes and the Chiefs at the Charger 42, down 10-0. They hand it off again, dancing around with a football, trying to find a gap, getting to the 38 and gaining 4 yards. Samaje Perine. Not on third down, but on first down. Tickets for less, the lowest prices. No service fees on Chiefs tickets. Find yours at ticketsforless.com.
I think the big question mark now is who's going to be the receiver that's going to step up and fill that role of Rashee Rice. May not garner the same kind of attention from Patrick Mahomes, but we still need big plays from the wideouts on the outside.
Rice came in leading the league with 24 catches, 2nd in yards, but out for the game. 2nd and 6, Chiefs at the 38 of the Chargers, down 10-0. Mahomes scrambling, trying to get away from Bud Dupree. Now he tries to stay in bounds and tiptoes out at the 39-yard line. Dupree is a menace right now for the Chiefs' offensive line. And back to third down. This time a loss, though, at the Charger 40-yard line, 3rd and a healthy 8. Chiefs have converted 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 3. Now they have to get 3rd and 8. Pirine is the running back, shading to the left of Mahomes, who walks up near Creed Humphrey. Chiefs are 3-by-1. Justin Watson now tucks in behind the right slot. Here comes a corner blitz, and Mahomes has no chance, and he is buried. A great guess by Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator, who also has Raven ties. Troy Dye, the former Minnesota Viking, came on a weak blitz, a 4-week blitz, and it's -11 on the sack.
Yeah, 4-week blitzes still keeps me up at night. It's impossible to block, especially if you have a tight slot position by your wide receiver. You just don't know if that corner is going to come off the edge, and you can't account for him in the blocking scheme.
10-0 Chargers, 5:57 to go in the first half. Ariza's been good punting. Darius Davis, dangerous as a punt returner, stands back at his own 10 again. High punt. Davis looks up. He's going to let it get out of the way, but it's going to be down by the Chiefs at the 1-yard line. Well played. Nazi Johnson down there. Cole Christensen, the Army Black Knight. Also down there was James Winchester, the long snapper. 4.33 a hang time. Down at the 1. 5:41 to go first half. 10-0 Chargers. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
There's a domino effect that takes place when the first person orders a hash brown with a breakfast sandwich. Suddenly, no one in the car can think of a single reason why not to get a little extra crunch. And you'll hear a chorus of, "I'll do the same," from the back seat.
Buy one, get one for just $1 at McDonald's. Choose hash browns, a sausage burrito, a sausage McMuffin, a sausage biscuit, or a sausage McGriddles. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Attention, Chiefs Kingdom. When it's time to catch the action live, make Tickets for Less your go-to for Chiefs tickets. Skip the added fees at checkout and score the best seats in the house. Save even more when you use the promo code ChiefsRadio at ticketsforless.com. Take your game day experience up a notch with the all-inclusive VIP tailgate, complete with great food, drinks, and the unbeatable pregame atmosphere. Every seat holds a story, and yours is just a click away. Visit ticketsforless.com today and use promo code ChiefsRadio to save.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
Mitch Holtis joins The Drive with CDOT, Mondays at 4 on 96.5 The Fan.
10-0 Chargers. Kansas City had the ball the last drive. 9 plays, 5:41, but it gets wiped out. A sack on 3rd and 8 on a 4-week blitz. But now officially the ball is at the 2. So far, Matt Ariza is trying to turn the game around with 2 punts that got inside got to the 6 and the 2.
Special teams has stepped up, giving every opportunity for us to get a spark on offense. Defense, we can get a turnover here.
The ball was
a big play to put points on the board.
2-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 2.
Huge.
Officially at the 2. Again, no Joe Alt, the rookie out of Notre Dame, John Alt's son. John Alt, great player for the Chiefs at left tackle. Alt's out with an injury, so is Rashawn Slater, the left tackle for the Chargers. J.K. Dobbins is in at running back. Herbert is going to take this snap 3 yards deep in his own end zone from the near hash. They give it off to Dobbins, trying to come to the near side, and he's cut down at the 3. He gains 1 yard, hit in the thigh by Chamari Connor. Brian Cook is back in the game after we saw Jaden Hicks play back there on the last series.
Looks like they're going to rotate those guys at that safety position. You mentioned Chamari Connor coming into the game, leading the team in tackles. Has been a true force in every aspect of our defense. He rotates off here for this 2nd down.
2nd and 9 for the Bolts at their own 3. They lead 10-0. 10 points off Chiefs turnovers. 2 yards deep in his own end zone and a shotgun snap. Here's Herbert looking left, and this will be a false start. It looks like it's going to be in the left tackle, Jamari Salyer.
False start. Offense number 68. Half the distance penalty. 2nd down.
He's going from backup right guard to left tackle with the injury to Slater. They're also playing Sam Mustafer at right guard. Trey Pipkins has moved from right guard to tackle, but Pipkins his 39th start at right tackle, so he's not a newbie out there.
Not a huge negative play for the Chargers because they're backed up in the end zone. Still got to be disciplined here. 2nd down, Mitch. Don't want to give up a big chunk play to allow them to feel any kind of comfort.
10-0 Chargers. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 1.5. Play action fake from his own end zone. Herbert is throwing long left, and he overthrows Quentin Johnston. Great coverage on the far side of the field by Chamari Connor, who did not bite off or was that Trent McDuffie? McDuffie was back there, did not bite on the play fake, and you can't play it any better. That's why he's an all-pro first teamer.
And you want to play right in the side pocket of the receiver. No jostling downfield, just clean play and a clean coverage there by Trent McDuffie. Nice job.
3rd and 10, Chargers at their own 1.5. 4:27 to go, second quarter, 10-0 Chargers. The Bolts are 1 of 4 on 3rd down. Dobbins, the running back, taking the snap. Feet staggered, 3 yards deep in his own end zone is Herbert. Chiefs are blitzing. He's hit in the back as he throws, and the ball flies incomplete. And the closest human to the football was George Karlaftis on a zone blitz. McDuffie defended the pass 40 yards down the field. The last snap, he came on a slot blitz and hit Herbert right in the ribs.
And one half step just a little bit late. Otherwise, that might have been a safety there, but excellent pursuit by Trent McDuffie coming off the slot. The same defensive positioning that was forced against us offensively on 4th down, 4-week blitz works for us on defense.
Again, not a 15-yard snap here, normal for the punter. He is standing at about 11.5 yards. Scott's got to try to get this off quickly, and it's not a good punt. It angles to the near side. It bounces in front of Hardman. He takes it at the right side and spun to the ground. It was a bad punt, but a good Charger bounce. Hardman decided to pick it up, but the Chargers cover it well as getting down the field. 3:86 a hang time as Simi Fehoko was covering the punt for the Chargers. 10-0. Chiefs are trailing. 4:14 to go, second quarter on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, get ready to turn your tailgate into tail great with help from Hy-Vee, proud sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Go Chiefs!
You'll find everything you need at Hy-Vee, from burgers and buns to sides, fruit trays, desserts, and a whole lot more. Plus, check out Hy-Vee's expansive wine and spirit selection for all your game day needs. Tailgating has never been easier with help from your local Hy-Vee. And go Chiefs!
It's peaceful out here.
Yeah.
Oh, an owl.
Mm-hmm. And a bullfrog.
Is that a coyote?
I think that's a winner of the $100,000 cash adventure ticket from the Kansas Lottery.
Oh, yeah. I hear it now.
You could also win a $100,000 Bass Pro shopping spree. CKSLottery.com for details.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Here, we've got our own state and state of mind, where worlds of all kinds converge under 2 T's and 1 lone star. Here is in the eye of the storm and up in the stars. Here, tradition fuels progress, and unity is born from proud individualism. Here, anything can happen, because this isn't just Texas Tech. It's what's next. And from here, it's possible.
4:14 to go in the second quarter. Chiefs trail 10-0 after a 38-yard pass play to start the game to Kelce from Mahomes. Since then, a lost fumble at the Charger 26. Interception thrown by Mahomes. Rashee Rice was hurt on the play and out for the game. A 3-and-out. Then a 4-week sack, loss of 11. But now the Chiefs have their best starting field position. Down by 10. They'll take over at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt will take his turn again at running back. In motion is Sky Moore. Moving short to the right is Mahomes. Gunning it long. Coming down the near side. The pass is caught. Touchdown! Kansas City! A long bomb! And the Chiefs finally get there! A 54-yard bomb to Xavier Worthy. Patrick Mahomes, a perfect throw, burning Christian Fulton. A flag thrown on the play as well.
Excellent play, drawn up, execution, utilizing that 4.21 speed of Xavier Worthy, getting down the field, showing that track speed.
Pass interference, defense number 7. That penalty's declined, so the play is a touchdown.
great to see our offense stretch the field. If they're going to play up in tight coverage against guys like Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy just runs a little stutter go on the outside. No chance for Fulton to catch up to that speed.
I mean, he blew by him like the Roadrunner past Wile E. Coyote. And now the Chiefs will try to add an Harrison Butker extra point and get within 3 points at 4:06 to go in the first half. And it is true, but the Chiefs just thwarted sans one play from Mahomes to Kelce. Goes over the top for 54 yards and a touchdown pass to get within 3 at 4:06 to go, second quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Chiefs football.
KFNZ AM FM, HD1 and HD2 Kansas City, WGAF FM and HD1 Liberty.
An Odyssey Sports Station.
The Chiefs needed a play. They got it. On a 54-yard bomb to Xavier Worthy. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Yeah, the sideline needed a play too, guys. It's been a little frustrated, you could tell, offensively down here on the sidelines. And then watching at that one from ground level, guys, talk about just throwing it to a spot and letting the guy go get it. It's exactly what Patrick Mahomes did. Aired it out and watched the speed go and grab it.
Darius Davis back to take this kick for the Chargers. He's the most dangerous returner. And they line up on the near side. That's Haskins, who played for Jim Harbaugh at Michigan. As Harrison Butker set to kick it off. The Chiefs frustrated offensively after a 39-yard pass to Kelce, and now taking the ball is Davis. And he goes to a left knee for a touchback. Tickets or tours are available at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Experience the home of the Chiefs. Visits to the locker room, Hall of Honor, field, and more. Book yours today at Chiefs.com. Boy, did the Chiefs need that prescription offensively, and it was just Xavier Worthy running past everybody he could find, and the Chiefs all of a sudden within 3 points.
Well, Mitch, you've seen the complex blitzes from the Chargers, and sometimes you just want to put it on the shoulders of Patrick Mahomes. Just drop back and throw it to a spot like Josh talked about. Don't have to read the defense. You see it from pre-snap, and then just launch the ball.
Justin Herbert playing again with that injured ankle and plantar fasciitis in his foot. And now a false start. This is going to be on the three-way player, Scott Matlock.
Offense number 44. 5 yards.
I said, I think Jim Harbaugh went to the North Woods and found they all have beards. They're all look like guys in a logging camp somewhere in Saskatchewan. And Matlock really looks like that, but he just cost his team 5 yards.
That's the 5th penalty of the first half by the Chargers for 36 yards.
10-7 Chargers. 2 early turnovers by the Chiefs led to those 10 points, although one was a 76-yard drive. J.K. Dobbins, again, dangerous as a running back. Comes in motion to the near side. Herbert wants a slant. Oh, it's almost intercepted. Nearly picked off by Jalen Watson. They wanted to run a slant to Quentin Johnson on the left side, and Jalen Watson, who had the 99-yard pick six against Herbert in his rookie year, almost had another shot at a pick six, but it's incomplete. And second and 15 for the Chargers.
Yeah, Jalen Watson being physical at the line of scrimmage and bump and run coverage, anticipates that slant route, jumps it, just has to secure it down to the ground. A tough interception to be had, but a play I'm sure he's going to regret.
Back to the pistol, second and 15, Chargers at their own 25. They lead 10-7. They bring Dobbins in, shot to the near side. They're going to hand it to him, and he gets lit up. No, they're going to... Herbert keeps it on RPO, and he gets tackled. Great fake by Herbert, but irregardless, the Chiefs sniff out the running back and the quarterback. It'll be third down and long on a loss of 2 as Nick Bolton hit the running back and the quarterback hit there by
Chanel, yes, and there's frustration from Justin Herbert employing to his sideline to get the play in quicker.
Third and 17 for the Chargers at their own 23. 10-7 Chargers. Herbert against a blitz. He's going to be sacked. Chris Jones, flag on the play. Chris Jones comes off the right side, off the left shoulder of the tackle, and sacks Herbert at the 16-yard line.
Smelling blood in the water here in the backfield. Looks like maybe it's a holding on the offensive line. Not sure here. but what a play by Chris Jones.
And since the rough start to this game, that is the third straight 3-and-out for the Chargers.
Personal foul,
and the fourth
face mask, offense. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
And the sack stands for Chris Jones.
Foul was on number 75.
2.5 sacks, but that's your Big Mac sack, Chiefs fans. From Chris Jones, Big Mac sandwiches, buy one, get one free tomorrow when you use the McDonald's app, valid at participating restaurants.
Excellent job. Defensive stance really coming on strong.
Scott punts it away. This one is deep. Backpedaling is Hardman. Looks up and lets it bounce, but it bounces laterally and goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Hang time of 5:17, but now the Chiefs, with 3:12 to go in the second quarter, trail 10-7 and a chance to take the lead after they just got a 54-yard touchdown bomb from Patrick Mahomes to Xavier Worthy.
Mitch, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't dial it up again. Smell blood in the water on defense. Now offensively, maybe the defensive back, Christian Fulton, feeling a little sorry for himself. You go back to the well one more time.
4 straight punts for the Chargers after they had 10 unanswered to start the game. Sky Moore in motion. Chiefs will be in the shotgun with Mahomes. Taking over 1st and 10, thrown 24, and the pass is knocked down and almost intercepted.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete forward pass.
They were trying to get a quick pass to the outside, and Tui Pelotu, the second-year player out of USC, whose brother is on the Chiefs roster, has his second deflected pass of this half.
Hey, not going to get to the quarterback, gets his hands up. Not a bad job blocking on that right side by Juwan Taylor.
2nd and 10, Chiefs at their own 24. They trail 10-7. Kareem Hunt is the running back. Kelce, little tip-tap motion in the center of the offense. Mahomes looking for something to get open here. He's moving to the right side. Flag on the play as Mahomes scrambling out of bounds. Nothing opened up downfield, and it's going to be holding on the Chiefs.
This is a tough break for your offensive lineman. He doesn't know where.
Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
You feel for Juwan Taylor there because he doesn't know where Patrick Mahomes is vacating the pocket to. He's got his guy locked out on the outside. Now the last little tug you got to do against, but again, not realizing where the quarterback is can work negatively for you and your offensive line. That's another penalty on Juwan Taylor.
And again, pressure from Tui Pelotu. Penalty moves the Chiefs back, 2nd and 20 at their own 14. 10-7 Chargers. Kareem Hunt, the running back. 3rd player to play that position in this game. Kansas City 3-1. Draw play to Hunt. Comes near side at the 20. Slams into 3 different Chargers as he gets back to where this drive started. He gains 10 yards and gets back to the 24-yard line on a left angle draw.
Good smart play there. Get a chunk back. Now a more manageable situation with 3rd down. You can let this clock bleed down to the 2-minute warning here. And it looks like the Chiefs are going to opt to do that. Get everybody together to come up with a perfect call here.
The play clock at 15, but the game clock at 2:13. So the Chiefs, by 2 seconds, do have that luxury to use the 2-minute warning as an offensive timeout, in essence. Again, this game started very, very in a precarious manner for the Chiefs. Fumble lost by Carson Steele at the Charger 26. Chargers drove for a touchdown, then interception thrown. Rashee hurt on the play, out for the game. But the Chiefs trying to rally. The 2-minute warning of the first half, powered by Ford. Compare your vehicle at your Midwest Ford dealers. Online at buyfordnow.com. Visit them today.
Wait for your men's or women's health care at the doctor's office or Redbox RX it and get the care you need wherever you are. Wait for prescriptions at the pharmacy or Redbox RX it and have it shipped to you. Redbox RX is the easy, affordable way to get quality, personalized care with private online consultations, upfront pricing, and low-cost prescriptions shipped for free. Redbox RX, the same but really different. Get 50% off your first prescription at redboxrx.com with code CHIEFS.
Hey Chiefs Kingdom, ready to create the ultimate Chiefs super fan cave? This year, Storage Mart is celebrating their 25th anniversary with storage solutions for super fans just like you. Clear out your clutter and make room for all your Chiefs gear. Whether it's old furniture, seasonal items, or more, Storage Mart makes it easy to rent affordable and convenient storage space near you. Find your ideal space and rent online today at storage-mart.com. Storage Mart is proud to be the official storage provider of Chiefs Kingdom.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Premier Play, the instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery, featuring a $500,000 top prize with a second chance drawing for another $500,000. Kansas Lottery, proud sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Missouri beef farmers and ranchers know whether it's on the gridiron or in the countryside, it takes dedication, commitment, and grit. And their game plan is caring for cattle and conserving the land. Celebrate Missouri beef farmers and ranchers at beefiswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Missouri Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
2 minutes to go first half, 10-7 Chargers. Kansas City 3rd and 10 at its own 24-yard line. Chiefs on the board of the 54-yard bomb to Worthy the last drive.
The Chargers won the coin toss, so they get the ball coming out of third quarter, so you don't want to give them an opportunity for two straight drives of possessions.
Chiefs 3 of 6 on third down. They need a big one here. Mahomes goes to the middle of the field. He's got Kelce at the 42 and a first down. Tackled there, a gain of 18 yards. And Burns Elijah Molden. And he went back to his old friend and found Kelce. Chiefs in the tempo offense here, up on the football at their own 42-yard line. Quick pass comes this side to Noah Gray with the catch. And it's a gain up to the Chiefs' own 48-yard line.
They had 12 guys on the field. One guy just rotated off at the end with no sub. Did not get caught by the officials.
Gain of 6 to Gray. Chiefs down 3 in the 2-minute offense. Winging near side, caught by Kelce. And with forward motion. Noah Gray, his second straight catch. Correction. But Gray getting his force forward. The Chiefs have third down and yard. They have a third and yard at the 49-yard line of the Chargers, down 3.
Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. They're not going to use it here.
Chiefs go with Mike Caliendo. They go with an extra blocker in here. They did this last week with an extra blocker not being, and now timeout will be called by the Chargers.
Second charge, timeout.
Substitution confusion by the Chargers. Back-to-back catches by Noah Gray. And Jim Harbaugh is complaining.
We rotated 2 guys off the field a little bit late, had the big personnel come in, and he's going to argue that they didn't have opportunity to rotate their subs in. They actually did, Mitch. They rotated one guy in. They just didn't rotate the other guy until late. 2 of our guys went off at the same time. They staggered their guys in substitution, so not sure there's much of an argument there for Harbaugh.
Mahomes 10 of 14, but he's got 2 giant plays, a 54-yarder for a touchdown to Worthy, and a 38-yarder on the opening drive to Kelce. 10-7 Chargers. Kansas City with third down and a yard. The football is at the Charger 48-yard line. Pirine is the running back. 4-man front for the Chargers. Chiefs need 1. They give it off Pirine. And up the middle, it looks like he's got it by about a half yard. As Creed Humphrey with a good block in the middle.
First charge.
And now the Chiefs can use one of those 3 timeouts. 45 seconds remaining in the half. Chiefs down 10-7.
Hopefully they'll reset the clock. There might have been a couple of seconds that drained off. Andy Reid was trying to get the officials' attention to call the timeout right after Pirine got tackled down to the ground.
It's first down on the field.
At the first down, still got 2 timeouts left, 45 seconds here. Again, Chiefs lost the coin toss, so third quarter will open with the Chargers on offense. imperative to get some points here, take a lot of momentum into the locker room.
Kelce, 5 catches, 74 yards. He's been targeted 6 times. 1st and 10, Kansas City. At the Charger 46, Mahomes scrambling to his right. Being chased by Tuipulotu. Now he throws it away to avoid a sack. These wide rushers, either Bud Dupree on the right or Tuli Tuipulotu on the left, are really menacing Patrick Mahomes in this game.
Yeah, because you have that 5-step, 7-step drop, or even 3 steps retreating from the shotgun position, exposes the tackles where that wide technique can get to the quarterback quicker.
Same thing the Raiders used on Christmas Day last year. Same technique. 38 seconds to go first half. Chiefs down by 3. They have the ball at the 46 of the Chargers. Time to throw. Right flat, caught. Noah Gray trying to wrestle free from a tackler. A flag is on the play. Back at the point of the pass.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty.
Trey Smith called for the hold this time. His first penalty of the season. The offensive line now has had a false start and a hold from Taylor and a Trey Smith hold. That will back up the Chiefs into their own territory.
Didn't have his feet underneath him. Tackled the defensive tackle there. Looked like it was Poona Ford right in front of the officials.
2nd and 20. Kansas City's ball at their own 43-yard line. Chargers back in a deep shell zone. Inside move. Now a twist. And Mahomes moving, throwing on the run and incomplete. A crisscross twist to the left side, so the Chargers, with Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator, showing a trick here. 3rd and 20, Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not sure Patrick needed to vacate the pocket as early as he did there. Offensive line had this blocked up pretty good. Could have stepped up in the pocket right there and still had all of his options.
P. Ryan is the running back. 10th play of the drive for the Chiefs, down 10-7. 26 seconds left, second quarter. Kansas City 3rd and 20 from their own 43. 5 deep. They're going to throw underneath it. Caught by Justin Watson. Justin Watson is down to the 47-yard line of the Chargers. And the Chiefs will pick up yardage to make it 4th down and 9. So they pick up 10. Chiefs are going to go for it with the ball at 6 seconds to go in the half. Taking one and timeout now called by the Chargers. Their last timeout.
Los Angeles.
4th down. They call it 10. The ball is at the Charger 47. And they're going to bring out Harrison Butker here to try a field goal and try to tie it. Butker, who has been just amazing on his 30, 50-plus yard field goals in his career, 7 of 7 this year. As long as 62. And this is going to be, it appears, a 65-yard attempt to try to tie the game at 4 seconds.
I don't have a problem with this decision at all, Mitch. Try to get points on the board. It would be a huge boost for the Chiefs going into halftime, and the 4 seconds will run off the clock.
Alabama and Auburn will tell you, though, there's a guy back to try to return this kick. This is going to be an attempt at the longest field goal in Chiefs history. Butker's kick, high, spinning. Is it lined up? And the kick is no good. Barely missing. A 65-yard attempt barely misses at the end of the half as this kick drifted just wide to the right, and a bit short at the right upright, just short and wide. And the Chiefs trail 10-7 at halftime. Art Haynes is standing by with the Hy-Vee halftime show next on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Crown Royal, take a water break and moderate your drinking. Stay hydrated, stay royal. Crown Royal Canadian whiskey. 3 other games going on in the league right now. They're at the half in Las Vegas. The Browns jumped out 10-0 on the Raiders, but Las Vegas came back.
3rd and goal. Shotgun snap. Hand off to White. They run the reverse to the near side. Tucker. He's got space at the 5. Finds the corner. Touchdown Raiders.
Jason Horowitz on the Raiders radio network. They've now tied the game 10-all against the Browns at the half. The 49ers having no problem at halftime at home against the Patriots, it is 20-3. They had a pick six from Fred Warner, a couple of field goals, and this.
Brock back and a throw for the end zone for Kittle. Lob ball. George went up and caught the ball. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Greg Papa on the 49ers radio network, and they have a 20-3 halftime lead over the Patriots. It is the Commanders 24-7 over the Cardinals in Arizona. McNichols a 27-yard touchdown run. Jaden Daniels a 9-yard touchdown run. Here was the one by McNichols.
Handoff, McNichols to the left, has room, 25-20, gets away from Baker, to the 10, 5, goes to the end zone! Touchdown! Touchdown Washington! Jeremy McNichols with a strong run to the end zone!
Bram Weinstein on the Washington Commanders radio network, and they have a commanding 24-7 lead over the Cardinals at the half. Earlier games, Broncos hold off the Jets 10-9. Jets missed a potential game-winning field goal. It was the Buccaneers in a dominating performance as they beat the Eagles 33-16. The Colts had a big lead. It was 24-10. They hold on to beat the Steelers 27-24. Joe Flacco quarterbacked most of the game. Anthony Richardson out with a hip injury. The Texans kept the Jaguars winless on the season, 0-4. Here's the game-winning score.
Offset eye, CJ rolls out to the right, throws to the end zone, hits Dory, and the Texans score. They lead. CJ Stroud to Dory Ogunbowale.
Mark Vandermeer on Texans Sports Radio 610, and the Texans beat the Jaguars 24-20. Elsewhere, the Bears over the Rams 24-18. A 36-yard touchdown run by DeAndre Swift was decisive. The Vikings led 28-0. They hold on to beat the Packers 31-29. Bengals over the Panthers 34-24 in Charlotte. And the Falcons on a 58-yard field goal by Younghoe Koo with 2 seconds to go got past the Saints 26-24. Our halftime 10-7 Chargers. Back with the first half numbers after this on the Chiefs Radio Network.
What does it mean to be the official information technology provider for the Chiefs? It means everything. Technology Group Solutions makes sure everything runs flawlessly for the millions of fans that attend games and the hundreds of millions of fans that comprise Chiefs Kingdom around the world. Technology Group Solutions can deploy that same dedication, problem solving, and incredible service to ensure your business runs smoothly. Technology Group Solutions, powering Chiefs Kingdom, and ready to do the same for you. For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs fans, this football season, take your tailgate to the next level with Omaha Steaks. Whether you're grilling before kickoff or feeding the crew at halftime, Omaha Steaks has everything you need to make your get-together memorable. From tender steaks to meaty wings to the best burgers and franks you'll ever taste, every bite is guaranteed perfection. So head over to omahasteaks.com/Chiefs and get 4 free burgers today. Taste game day every day with Omaha Steaks.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with and dial up the energy with Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
Hi, it's Derek Johnson, and I know there's nothing better than being part of a team. A group of great people you can count on and learn from. The Sheet Metalworkers, local number 2, are growing their team and looking for quality men and women who want to build Kansas City's future. While you're making KC a better place, you'll also get great pay and benefits while gaining lifelong skills. Explore the possibilities at sheetmetal2.org. That's sheetmetal2.org. And take a step towards a fulfilling and rewarding way of life.
Xfinity here. How can we help?
Yeah, there are so many football games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it?
Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap.
So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open?
Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and TV and enjoy instant access to your favorite live sports with the Xfinity Stream app. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S. Programming subject to change.
This is your new home for Chiefs football. This is 96.5 The Fan.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Chiefs football.
KFNZ AM FM, HD1 and HD2 Kansas City, WDAF FM and HD1 Liberty.
An Odyssey Sports Station.
Once again, here's Art Haynes with the Hy-Vee halftime report.
Chiefs trail the Chargers 10-7 at the half. Our injury update brought to you by St. Luke's Community Hospital. Our emergency rooms have an average wait time of just 10 minutes. Learn more at stlukeskc.org/fastercare. Well, a significant injury for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice with a knee injury in the first half. He was carted off the field, ruled out for a return the rest of the game. Long-term prognosis to be determined, but that's a bad one potentially for the Chiefs. Looking at the numbers for this game, not very much offense. Each team has 6 first downs. There have been 7 punts. Chiefs have run 30 plays. The Chargers have run 26. Patrick Mahomes, 11 of 17 for 149 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Been sacked 3 times. 54 of those yards on the touchdown to Xavier Worthy. Kareem Hunt, in his debut with the Chiefs, 5 carries for 25 yards. Travis Kelce, 5 catches for 74. For the Chargers, Justin Herbert, 9 of 13, only 78 yards. J.K. Dobbins, 22 rushing. Ladd McConkey, 4 receptions for 30 yards. And the Chiefs trail the Chargers 10-7 at the half. We'll send it back to SoFi Stadium. Mitch with the second half play-by-play coming up on the Chiefs Radio Network.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Chiefs Kingdom is proud to partner with Hy-Vee, home of the best beef in town. Visit your local Hy-Vee to find only the highest quality beef, hand-selected and sourced from family farms in the Midwest. When it comes to beef, Hy-Vee goes the extra mile to bring affordable, tender, and delicious flavor to every tailgate and grill out. Stop by your local Hy-Vee to find Angus Reserve, Choice Reserve, and Prime Reserve beef options for your next gathering. Hy-Vee, proud sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Opening drive, but Carson Steele lost the ball. Then a 74-yard touchdown drive by the Chargers. Then the next possession, interception thrown by Mahomes. That wasn't the only problem. Rashee Rice on the ensuing interception was injured, a knee injury, and is out for this game. But the Chiefs then rallied to get a 54-yard touchdown pass Mahomes to Xavier Worthy after the Chargers had the first 10 points of the game off those 2 Chiefs turnovers. 10-7 is where we stand. Let's get an update with Josh Klingler.
Heading into halftime, Andy Reid discussed the self-inflicted penalties and the sacks to get cleaned up in the second half. Was asked by Tracy Wolfson of CBS if there was an update on Rashee Rice and said, quote, "No, but it's not good." So we'll see if there's any more update from Coach after the game.
All right, so they're down Hollywood Brown, Isaiah Pacheco, and now Rashee Rice have to figure it out. The second half kickoff by the Chiefs as the Chargers get the ball to start the third quarter. Brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider for the Chiefs, providing excellent care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/Chiefs. The defense trying to turn the game. 4 straight punts by the Chargers, 3 straight 3-and-outs, 2 fantastic punts by Matt Araiza. Down at the 6 and the 2, And that resulted in 7 Chiefs points, but now the Chargers get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, Mitch, considering those 2 turnovers as early as they were, you would think that the stats would be leaning more towards the Chargers, but the Chiefs outgaining them 173 yards to 103, have converted 5 of 9 on third down versus 1 of 6 for the Chargers. So the defense doing an amazing job in this first half so far. Got to carry some of that energy into the second half and maybe pour it on to the offense as well.
Chiefs had 92 of those offensive yards on 2 plays, 38 to Kelce and then a 54-yard touchdown pass to Worthy. Darius Davis, again, second-year player out of TCU, excellent returner. I mentioned he led the NFL in punt returns a year ago, is back there. And then Cam Hart, a rookie, looks up to take this kick 5 yards deep in the Charger end zone. And so Justin Herbert, again playing with that injured ankle and foot, will start this drive at his own 30-yard line, leading the Chiefs 10-7.
Yeah, I would not be surprised, Mitch, on one of these first couple of plays that they try to go for a home run throw. They tried one earlier. Trent McDuffie covered it. Great fashion, but they got to try to do something to loosen up our defense because we've been dialed in against their run game, which was my top key in this game. They've only given up 31 yards rushing.
And Quentin Johnston, no catches. He's their deep shot guy, as they'll start with J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. On first down, they give it off to Dobbins on a middle run, and he'll gain 3 yards, possibly 4, as they pile of bodies there. Again, Dobbins came into the game leading the NFL in yards per rush at a crazy 7.38 in a 3.
No, the focus has been on trying to stop the run. Again, that's a way to keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. Chiefs have done a solid job so far.
Second down, short 7 here for the Chargers. Again, the blue tops, gold pants, white helmets that were the hallmark when they were the San Diego Chargers in the AFL. Herbert, play action fake, pressured. He's going to dumps it off just in the nick of time, but then Tranquil is able to corral Dobbins. But a flag on the play as well. Herbert avoids the sack and just flipped it off, almost a handoff.
Illegal formation. Offense number 79 was the end man on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty.
That's Pipkins, who's playing right tackle for the injured rookie Joe All.
Yeah, some dysfunction on the Chargers offense. We saw some frustration at the end of the first half, and Justin Herbert in plays getting in timely, but the Chiefs just kind of smelling blood in the water, making them very uncomfortable in every set that they have.
2nd and 10 now. Ball back at the 30 for the Chargers. They lead 10-7. We're just underway in the third quarter. Herbert raises the right leg. Play action fake, slant, it's caught at the 40, angling 45 far side, using the speed into Chiefs territory. It is Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey, who was the second-round draft pick of the Chargers in the recent draft, goes for 38 yards on a quick slant, moving left to right, and the Chargers get their first big play since the beginning of the first quarter.
Yeah, you would consider this an RPO, Mitch, but there's no run option with regards to Justin Herbert. He's just trying to move the linebackers over. He's successful getting Nick Bolton to be baited on the run play, and then the speed of Ladd McConkey allows him to pull away from our defense.
Charger ball now at the 33. They lead 10-7. Under center is Herbert, and a false start by the right guard is going to be on Mustafa.
Offense number 62.
Again, he was just elevated
first down
off the practice squad, but this is his 41st start. He's been in the league 5 years, and again played for Matt Nagy a lot when Nags was the head coach in Chicago.
7th penalty on the Chargers in this game.
But can the defense take advantage of it? The ball now for the Chargers at the Kansas City 38-yard line. 10-7 for the home team. Chiefs trying to win a 31st division victory against 5 losses over the past 6 years. Out of the pistol. They give it off, and the Chiefs wrap up the running back as Drew Tranquil got Dobbins by the neck and pulls him down. Short gain as the Chargers trying to pop a run in the middle, but a gain of just 1 yard.
You're not seeing much movement by the Chargers offensive line, moving our defensive line backwards. Sean Wharton right there in the mix as well, taking up blockers but not giving up yardage backwards.
Chargers 10, Chiefs 7, 12-13 to go third quarter. Second down 14 for Justin Herbert at the Kansas City 37-yard line. Just had the 38-yarder to McConkey. Chiefs trying to pressure the receivers on the outside. Long count here. 3 seconds on the play clock. Herbert lofts the pass. Near side, the pass is going to be incomplete off the left hand of Johnston. Jalen Watson was with the former TCU Horned Frog step for step. The ball went off a diving Johnson's left hand, incomplete.
Well, as I mentioned, you knew they were going to take a shot at some point. Just good coverage down the field. Johnston stumbles just a bit. There was some hand jostling, but not enough to draw a flag.
3rd and 14 Chargers at the Kansas City 37. Chargers by 3. 11:56 to go third quarter. Dobbins in the backfield, but they spread it out here. 2-by-2 look here for the Chargers. Ball snapped center of the field. Chiefs on the rush. The ball is knocked up into the air and incomplete. Justin Reed was fighting for the ball with the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And the ball ricocheted off the intended receiver, Quentin Johnston. And it could have been intercepted. Again, Jalen Watson, back-to-back plays. And now Cameron Dicker will try a field goal. He had a 50-yarder earlier in the first quarter.
Excellent play by Jalen Watson.
This is going to be a 55-yard attempt. Dicker, this would tie his career long. He had it at Kansas City last year. Dicker, strong leg out of the University of Texas. This kick is up, and this kick is going to sail wide to the right side. No good on the field goal attempt from 55 by Cameron Dicker, the kicker. And the Chiefs will take over at the point of the kick, trailing 10-7. At 11:46 to go in the third quarter. This quarter brought to you by GEHA.
The Chiefs, Cardinals, Roman 2. Paid for by Winning for Missouri Education, Mike Pridmore, Treasurer.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937. And the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Harrison Becker missed a 65-yard field goal. Coming toward us as we're in the angle or in the corner of the end zone here. That ended the half. It was lined up at the right upright, but short, just short, and a bit wide. Now Cameron Dicker, the Chargers, on the first Bolt possession of the second half, misses a 55-yard field goal. The Chiefs, with 11:46 to go third quarter, down 10-7, will take over this drive at their own 45-yard line and put Kareem Hunt in the backfield to the left of Mahomes on first down. They go 2-by-2. They motion Justin Watson behind outside the left tackle. Kareem Hunt with a run and bounces it between the hash marks, starting right and then hopping left. He gets to the 49 and gains 4 yards on first down.
This is what we saw last week with the Falcons. Our rushing attack gaining good, solid yardage on first down opens that door. Maybe see a lot more running from our offense, Mitch, when you got situations 1st and 10. Opens up the playbook for second down.
And Kareem Hunt might have been injured on that run. Second down 6. He's out of the lineup. Ball at Kansas City's own 49. Chiefs down 3. Mahomes fakes it, goes left 2. Kelce and stiff arms 2 Chargers as he moves toward his own sideline. He's into Charger territory, down to the 47 of the Chargers. But a Kareem Hunt possible injury here. Let's go here to Josh Klingler.
Yeah, he took himself off the field, guys, and summoned the trainer over. Can't quite get a look at the moment. He's not on the training table, just behind the Chiefs bench. getting a look-see from the trainer at the moment, but took himself out of the mix. Carson Steele now in.
Those reports brought to you by Google Fiber. 3rd down 1 for Kansas City. The football in charge of territory at the 47-yard line. Kansas City, sprint out action to the right. They throw it near side. Diving catch made. Xavier Worthy. 1st down, Charger 43. Very similar to the pass they tried against Sky Moore, who dropped it in the first half on a similar circumstance.
Yeah, this is the old sprint right option, a staple in the West Coast offense where roll the quarterback out to the right, the inside slot. Dwight Clark made it famous with the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship years ago.
Kareem Hunt right back into the game. Chiefs are 2-by-2. No tight end near the line of scrimmage, or near the tackles, I should say. 10-7, Chargers. Hunt's going to get it, going to test that leg. And Kareem Hunt, looking like 2017, smashes right into the teeth of the Charger defense and gets to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 yards on 1st down. 10-7, Bolts.
That's a win on 1st down. If any of the fans out there listening wonder, what do you want on 1st down, especially if you run the ball? 4 yards or more is considered a win to me. Now you still have options on 2nd down if you want to run the ball again or go with a safe route, or maybe even take a shot downfield.
Chiefs are in the shotgun near hash. Mahomes, feet slightly staggered. Kareem Hunt stationed to his left. Fakes to him. And a penalty flag. It's going to be a false start.
Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Jawan Taylor. 2nd false start in this game. His 4th of the season. And we mentioned these wide techniques. This was Khalil Mack this time. We mentioned the other guys, Bud Dupree and Tui Peloto, but this was good old Khalil Mack that time forcing the penalty.
Those outside linebackers get out there real wide. Tackles just feel like they got to get out there with them.
Spread set, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt, the running back. Stationed right of Mahomes on 2nd and 11. In Charger territory. Mahomes now slings it across the middle, broken up. Intended for Justin Watson and hit hard by Christian Fulton. He was burned earlier by Xavier Worthy, but now the Chiefs have 3rd down and 11 at the Charger 44, trailing by 3.
Mitch, we saw this a few years ago where the Chargers employed a defensive rush that always seemed to force Patrick Mahomes to roll to the short side of the field, the right side of the field with their rush. That limits the receivers that are viable down the field. That's what they're doing right here.
Smith-Schuster, Kelce, Hardman all wide left. Split in right is Watson. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes stepping up into the pocket. Slings it sidearm, and the catch will be made inside the 30 and a 1st down. On 3rd down and 11, a sliding catch made by Watson. And a pickup for the Chiefs down to the 27 of the Chargers. Good old steady Justin Watson with a sliding catch.
Dependability is the best ability, Mitch, and Justin Watson has been the epitome of that throughout his career, but that's a perfect example of how you defeat the wide 9 rush. Step up into the middle of the pocket and then buy time from there. Don't automatically roll out to your right.
10-7 Chargers, 8:12 to go, 3rd quarter. 3 tight ends for the Chiefs. They haven't used it a lot in this game to this point. They will now. And now a timeout called by the Chargers. Or Harbaugh's thrown the challenge flag, saying that Justin Watson did not catch the 3rd and 11 pass. It appeared that Watson got his hand under the football as we viewed it, but a risky challenge.
Los Angeles is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. The play is under review.
10-7 Chargers at 8:04 to go, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it took a long time. I'm sure his people in his ears up in the booth speaking about it, but I thought it was a secure catch.
He's got the hands under the ball, it appears.
Ball never moves either.
You're listening to exclusive let's take a break. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with and dial up the energy with Young Love and Saturday Nights. Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
If you're hearing this, you're in Chiefs Kingdom, the land of champions. And what do champions do? They win. Play the world champions Kansas City Chiefs instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery for a chance to win up to $75,000. Or enter your tickets into the Play On app for a chance to win one-of-a-kind Chiefs experiences. Because the only thing better than winning is winning again. See kslottery.com for details.
Are you ready to get in the game with Shelter Insurance at the home of the Red Kingdom? You can win a VIP game day experience in Kansas City. That includes seeing Mitch Holthus in action. All thanks to Shelter Insurance. Participating Shelter Insurance agents can register you in the drawing for this dream package. So visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game to find out how you can sign up. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life insurance.
Welcome back to your new home for Chiefs football. 96.5 The Fan.
Jim Harbaugh challenged the ruling on the field of a Justin Watson catch on 3rd and 11 for 17. He loses the challenge. The ruling on the field stands. Give credit for Watson. 2 hands on the ball. One hand slightly came off, but the other right hand kept it right there. And the Chiefs get a first down at the Charger 27.
First down, and as important, the Chargers lose one of their timeouts. So only 2 timeouts left, 8 minutes left in this third quarter.
10-7. The home team leads here at 8:04 to go in the third quarter. Chiefs have never led in this game, and they had a woeful start down 10-0 with turnovers on their first 2 offensive possessions of the game. Then they had 2 3-and-outs after that. Then they punted after that. But Arizu with 2 punts deep in Charger territory, in the defense allowing the Chiefs after a 54-yard bomb by Mahomes to Xavier Worthy. Carson Steele back into the game. They fake to him. Bootleg left. They're going to look at a throwback right by Mahomes. Comes to the sideline. It's incomplete, underthrowing a wide-open Carson Steele.
That's a great drawn-up play, because I would have bet everything in my pocket that was going to be a run play. McCole Hardman in the game, the tight formation, running the play action. You totally faked out the entire defense. I thought maybe Patrick had a chance to run for a good chunk of yardage, but just short-arm that throw to the sideline, a wide-open running back out of the backfield.
2nd and 10, Kansas City at the 27 of the Chargers. 10-7, Bolts. 7:57 to go, third quarter. Out of the shotgun. Mahomes stays in the pocket. Swing route, right side. Caught by Kareem Hunt. Stays in bounds. And they're going to rule him out of bounds at the Charger 22. He picks up 5 yards. Or they're going to say, yeah, it's going to be third down. And the football would be placed officially at the Charger 20. So a couple more yards. And it's third down and 3, Danon, at the 20 of the Chargers. Chiefs are in the Kansas Lottery red zone. First time today. Download the Kansas Lottery Play On app. Scan your tickets and enter to win more. Third down. 9th play of the drive. Chiefs down 3, mid-third. They have third down and 3 at the Charger 20-yard line. P. Ryan is the running back. Mahomes stepping up into the pump faking and trying to drive forward. He's short of a first down. He gets to the Charger 18. And then is driven down there. Never had a chance to get free on a scramble. And now it's 4th down for Kansas City. They're going to run out Bucker to try to tie the game.
And they ran a zone blitz, rushing only 3 guys. And how do you say it's a blitz with 3 guys? Because they drop out Poona Ford in the middle of the field, rushing that wide 9 technique, forcing you back up into the middle. And Ford, along with the linebackers, are right there to get around him. Recognizing Patrick's abilities to run, they're going to respect it.
Khalil Mack was also involved in the play. This will be a 37-yard attempt by Butker to try to tie the game at 6:30 to go in the third quarter. And Butker's field goal is up, and it's inside the right upright and good. This game is tied for the first time since it was 0-0. At 6:20 to go in the first quarter. 10-10 tie in the third quarter at 6:26 to go. This quarter brought to you by GEHA.
COVID
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy. Some restrictions apply.
T-Mobile has the best 5G coverage in the game, whether you're home or out and about. So, you can check out the latest scores in the checkout line, watch replays in the playground, or celebrate the game-winning touchdown from the passenger seat. If you're a Chiefs fan who wants to stay connected to all the action, whether you're at home or away, get the best 5G coverage in the game, only at T-Mobile. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
How to keep clean at a tailgate with Club Car Wash. Tip number 1, stand up and lean over your plate while eating to keep those gnarly nacho cheese stains at bay. And cool it on the dipping sauces. A single dunk is plenty. Double dunking is a dangerous game. The best way to keep clean at a tailgate, however, is to bring your vehicle to Club Car Wash on game day. Leave the messes to the masses in the parking lot and get game day ready with Club Car Wash.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
Attention, Chiefs Kingdom. When it's time to catch the action live, make Tickets for Less your go-to for Chiefs tickets. Skip the added fees at checkout and score the best seats in the house. Save even more when you use the promo code ChiefsRadio at ticketsforless.com. Take your game day experience up a notch with the all-inclusive VIP tailgate, complete with great food, drinks, and the unbeatable pregame atmosphere. Every seat holds a story, and yours is just a click away. Visit ticketsforless.com today and use promo code ChiefsRadio to save.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Tickets for Less. Enter the Tickets for Less Chiefs VIP contest for your chance to win Chiefs tickets, signed Chiefs merchandise, a stadium tour, and a $100 gift card. Register now at ticketsforless.com/contests.
Harrison Butker's only missed one field goal all year at the end of half of this game on a 65-yard attempt that barely missed. But now a 37-yarder by Butker has tied the game at 10. At 6:26 to go in the third quarter. Davis back along with Haskins, and this kick is a line drive and going to a knee a yard deep in the end zone, and the left foot was almost out of the end zone, and going to a knee was Haskins. So it'll be a touchback, but that was really close to almost like the Jacksonville play in the preseason. 10-10 tie. Tickets for Less, lowest prices, no service fees on Chiefs tickets, home and away, so much more. Hey, find yours at ticketsforless.com. A lot of Chiefs fans, mostly Chiefs fans, here at SoFi this afternoon. 6:26 to go, third quarter. Justin Herbert will have Gus Edwards in the backfield to start this drive at his own 30. Game tied at 10. And they fake it to Edwards, and a wide open play near side. It goes to Joshua Palmer. Great fake. Herbert no threat to run with a bad ankle and foot, but he finds Joshua Palmer on a bootleg play of 26 yards and into Chiefs territory. Officially put at the Kansas City 44.
And they isolate Palmer on the safety, Brian Cook. Too deep zone. It's a well-drawn-up play there. And as I mentioned, you're going to have Justin Herbert on bootleg. It's always going to be right.
Power pistol look here. Gus Edwards, the running back. Now they shift to a shotgun set with Edwards to the left of Herbert. Take the snap on the right hash. They give it off to Edwards. He's grabbed by the leg as he lunging forward to the 40-yard line of Kansas City. That's a gain of 4 between the hash and numbers. Edwards is a tackle breaker, you know, in his 7-year career. Baltimore, 26 touchdowns as a Raven.
Good tough tackle as well by Trent McDuffie. Love the physicality displayed by our defensive backs. We saw a couple of big plays by Jalen Watson, and there you saw Trent McDuffie coming up with a stop.
10-10 tie, 5:09 to go, third quarter. Matlock, the three-way player, lines up as a fullback here on second down and 6. And a handoff, hole on the right side, pushing forward to the Kansas City 35. Behind right guard is Gus Edwards again. That's a gain of 5, and the Chargers will have third down and a yard at the Chief 35-yard line.
Another 3rd and short situation. I mentioned the inefficiencies of the Chargers. 1 of 7 on 3rd down so far in this game. This is a short with Justin Herbert and an ankle injury. Likely not going to see a quarterback sneak of any fashion.
They're in the I formation set here. 3rd down and a yard for the Chargers at the Kansas City 35, and Herbert does sneak it. And it looks like they will give Herbert, who at 6'6", 236, and it's a Charger first down on the sneak. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Chiefs football.
KFNZ AM FM, HD1 and HD2 Kansas City, WGAF FM and HD1 Liberty.
An Odyssey sports station.
1st and 10, Chargers at the Kansas City 33, 10-10 tie. 3:48 to go, 3rd quarter. They motion to the near side, but they hand it off to J.K. Dobbins, and he bashes to the 29 of Kansas City, a 4-yard gain. And a better pusher by the Charger offensive line on this drive. These are defending these runs, but they're still picking up 4 on 1st down.
Definitely making it tougher than the teams have done so far against this rushing attack for the Chargers. Exactly the game plan you would have expected Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers to have, wanting to run the ball, take up a lot of clock, keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. Basically, the game is 0-0 right now.
Pistol set. Right behind Herbert is Dobbins on 2nd down and 6. Dobbins trying to probe the right side, and he'll get nothing this time. Stood up right at the 30. Actually, a loss of 1 on the play. Coming out was Justin Reed, ripped the ball out, but they're going to rule it down by contact. As Dobbins got stood up, and they're allowing these plays to go.
Yeah.
At that time, a quicker whistle than we've seen so far this season in games. 3rd down and 7 for the Chargers at the Kansas City 30-yard line. 10-10 tie. 2:29 to go, 3rd quarter. Dobbins, the running back, right flat. Or shading to the right flat. Otherwise, they're 2-by-2. Herbert takes the snap. Pass to the near side, flag on the play. And Joshua Palmer with the catch for a 1st down for the Chargers. It appears. Tackle made by Chamari Connor. Pending the penalty here. As Sean Smith walks over to talk to his official.
Offside. Defense, number 97. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a 1st down.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah. And it's a Charger 1st down on 3rd down and 7. They pick up just beyond the line to gain. 10-10 tie. 2:14 to go, 3rd quarter. The Chargers, a new set of downs, but at the Kansas City 23.5-yard line.
Just got the 1st down. Otherwise, they would have not declined that penalty and would have gone for a 3rd and 1.
Dobbins stays in at running back. Left hip position of Herbert. He's in the shotgun. Now brings a man in motion. That's Ladd McConkey to a left slot. Herbert retreating, looking left. Now goes middle, in trouble, and Anudike-Uzomah misses him, and a pass to the end zone is overthrown and incomplete. Jaden Hicks was the closest defender and the closest human to the football, but that was just Herbert trying to throw it away. Felix Anudike-Uzomah had a shot at a sack and missed it.
Yeah, he had him right around the ankles, had an open hit. Credit to Justin Herbert there, but excellent defense. Zone coverage, everybody matching up in the back of the end zone, guarding the entire end zone, and just beyond the outstretched arms of Jaden Hicks.
10-10 tie, 1:42 to go, 3rd quarter. Ball at the Kansas City 23 on 2nd and 10. They're going to hand it off. They give it off to Dobbins. Or no, this is Gus Edwards, who started this drive at running back, but he won't get much. He gets to the 22 and gains 1 yard. Again, Gus Edwards, Gus the Bus, the bigger running back at 238, but stuffed that time.
That's a great job by Felix. Again, making his presence known in the run game. That's what you're talking about as far as growth and maturity from the 2nd-year K-State.
Lee Summit Tiger. Chargers 3 of 9 on 3rd down. They have 3rd down here and 9 at the Kansas City 22 with a 10-10 tie, late 3rd. Chiefs rotate the coverage. 3 eligible to the right of Herbert. Herbert looks right. Slant pattern. It is caught at the 16 or the 11-yard line by Johnston, and it's a first down. A big 3rd down and 9 pickup of 10 yards. And a Charger first down.
Well, Quentin Johnston hasn't had success running those interior routes when he's just lined up stationary. So what do? Line him up in a bunch after shifting him from one side of the field to the other. No bump and run coverage. He's a big target. Good throw and catch there for the first down.
10-10 tie. Chargers best drive since their initial drive of the game where they went 76 yards and a touchdown. First down and 10. They can get a first down before reaching the end zone. They give it off to Dobbins, and the Chiefs scrape down. And the ball now might have popped out. Dobbins got it on a right side run. And he might have lost the ball at the end of the play, but it looks like he recovers his own fumble. It'll be a loss nonetheless, and that's the last play of the third quarter. Trying to win a division game on the road, and this has been like pulling taffy in this game. Chargers 10, Chiefs 10. You know what the Kingdom needs to do when we come back. End of 3, game tied. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with and dial up the energy with Young Love and Saturday Nights. Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
Hey honey, before long, it's gonna be holiday time again. It's our turn to host this year. Let's spruce up the floors in our kitchen and family room.
I don't want to spend too much.
I know, but real wood floors are an investment. They're beautiful, easy to clean, and when it comes time to sell, houses with wood floors sell faster for more money.
Well, okay, we can call it a present to ourselves.
And showing off our new real wood floors to everyone might take their minds off football for a minute.
No way.
ChooseWood.com.
Let me introduce you to my other favorite Andy. Andy from Andy's Frozen Custard.
Mitch, great to be back this season. KC fans, stop by Andy's Frozen Custard now and grab a key lime concrete or a James Brownie funky jackhammer after the game or anytime. And don't forget Andy's Anywhere, anytime for your freezer or next tailgate.
Andy, that's a lot going on for sure, but I know you have another announcement coming soon as well. I can't wait to hear about it. In the meantime, get on over to Andy's Frozen Custard and be sure to tell them Mitch and Andy sent you.
Mitch Holtis joins The Drive with CDOT, Mondays at 4 on 96.5 The Fan.
Mitch Holtis back in Los Angeles. Tough game, hard game. Along with Danon Hughes and Josh Klingler, it's a 10-10 tie. And the Bolts have second and 11 at the Kansas City 12. It is time for this team once again and for the entire Chiefs Kingdom. I hope you're holding it in your hand. It is time for the Chiefs to put the hammer down. The Chargers playing without both their offensive tackles, a suspended Derwin James Jr., and no Joey Bosa, but the Chiefs lost Rashee Rice earlier in this game to a knee injury. Did not have Mike Dana. It has been a game of attrition and a 10-10 tie. The Chargers with a chance to take the lead. Break the huddle for the first play of the fourth quarter. Herbert will be in the shotgun. They put Dobbins in the backfield, motioning back there. Raising the right leg is Herbert. Herbert in the pocket to throw, and the pocket collapses. He gets rid of the ball on the left side. It is caught inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. Caught by Dobbins, leaking out of the backfield. McDuffie saved the touchdown. It will be third down. George Karlaftis really close to getting a sack on Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he did an excellent job just putting the offensive tackle on skates right back into the pocket, but Herbert is 6'6", 236 pounds. Tough to bring down when you got an offensive lineman engaged with you as well.
Third down and 6 for the Chargers at the 7-yard line. Ladd McConkey was in the backfield originally. Chiefs trying to get the defense figured out. 10-10 tie early in the fourth quarter. Justin Herbert crouching down, takes the snap, slant pattern. It is caught short of a first down by Palmer, but was he touched? They're going to rule him down as Palmer on the quick slant will be down at the 3. It's 4th and 2 for the Chargers at the 3-yard line of Kansas City. This is the place where Mike Edwards picked up the ball and ran 97 yards a year ago.
They're just running this very similar play to what we saw earlier in this drive, Mitch, with Quentin Johnston. You're getting basically a bunch of blockers out in front of them to clear things out, to run a quick slant to get that small chunk of yardage, and now the Chargers are going to use their second timeout.
A 10-10 tie, 13:37 to go in the game. The Chargers have, where this ball is placed, between 1 and 2 yards to go for a first down and about 3 yards to go to get a touchdown. The ball is on the 3. They're going to call it a healthy 4th and 2 here.
It looked like there was some conversation with Jim Harbaugh and the officials in regards to whether Palmer was touched down, where he was touched down. And because the play clock was continuing to run, he was forced to call that timeout. I'm almost thinking that if he would have got it quicker, he would have definitely thrown a red flag out there to see if they would have got the first down. Understand, but Nick Bolin, as we can see on the replay, he did touch him down at that spot.
10-10 tie, 13:37 to go in the game. The Chargers have 4th down and 2 for a first down, 3 yards for a touchdown. 4th down for Herbert. Herbert takes the snap, looking right out of a bunch, being chased, and a flag on the play as the pass goes incomplete beyond the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down and 2, but a penalty flag has been thrown by the umpire. The Chargers go for it on 4th and 2. Holding on the Bolts. Kansas City holds on downs at their own 3-yard line. And a big rush put on the play. It looked like Felix Enudike-Uzama maybe got the rush on Herbert to force it. Chris Jones was there. So give Chris Jones credit of shooting the gap and getting the pressure on Herbert along with Felix Enudike-Uzama. 10-10 tie preserved on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network. If you're hearing this, you're in Chiefs Kingdom, the land of champions. And what do champions do? They win. Play the world champions Kansas City Chiefs instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery for a chance to win up to $75,000. Or enter your tickets into the Play On app for a chance to win one-of-a-kind Chiefs experiences. Because the only thing better than winning is winning again. See KSLottery.com for details. Hey, Chiefs fans, when you swipe your Hy-Vee Perks card, you're automatically entered to win great perks. From now through January 5th, you'll be entered to win a trip for 2 to the big game in February. 5 days, 4 nights experience for 2, hotel accommodations, and tickets included, courtesy of Hy-Vee and the Kansas City Chiefs. So shop Hy-Vee, save big, and earn great perks. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See store for complete details.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, ready to create the ultimate Chiefs Super Fan Cave? This year, Storage Mart is celebrating their 25th anniversary with storage solutions for super fans just like you. Clear out your clutter and make room for all your Chiefs gear. Whether it's old furniture, seasonal items, or more, Storage Mart makes it easy to rent affordable and convenient storage space near you. Find your ideal space and rent online today at storage-mart.com. Storage Mart is proud to be the official storage provider of Chiefs Kingdom.
Mitch Holt is back along with Danon Hughes, Josh Klingler. Chiefs without Rashee Rice, injured early in the game. 2 turnovers in the first 2 drives of the game led to 10 Charger points. Since then, the Chiefs have scored 10 to tie it. But the Chargers just were held on 4th and 2 at the Kansas City 3. Pressure by Chris Jones and Felix Enudike-Uzama. But now Kansas City is backed up as the paint wet on their own goal line. Hand off Kareem Hunt, trying to veer to the right side, and he bashes up across the 5 and fights his way to the 7-yard line, picking up 4 yards on first down. Denzel Perryman put the hit on it.
Another good run on first down. Love to see that. That's how you can give yourself a little space and open the door up, maybe for a chance to throw the ball here. Although I wouldn't mind them running the ball again, trying to get that first down.
Hunt stays in at running back. Chiefs will be in the shotgun. Second down. They're going to give it off on a draw play. Hunt again trying to veer right. He's got a first down and grinding across the 15. 5 different Chargers trying to bring him down. And welcome back to the kingdom, Kareem Hunt. We missed you. And it's a first down for the Chiefs, powering up to the 16-yard line on a first down run.
That's an excellent job of blocking at the point of attack. Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith on that right side, getting the job done. And give some love to Juwan Taylor. He's had some struggles in this game with penalties, but in the run game, he's been working hard.
Kelce and Gray in there at the same time. They're in the backfield as they run that flip bone, and now Kareem Hunt again. Between the hash marks, keeping the feet moving. He gets across the 20 to the 21 and picks up 5 yards on first down.
4+ yards on first down. Second down and third down make it a little bit easier to accomplish your goals. Now you open the door up. If not on this play, Mitch, maybe one of the upcoming plays for some solid play action.
11:51 to go in the game. Samaje Perine in there now at running back. 10-10 tie. Chiefs just held and a handoff. Perine again trying to keep the feet dancing. He's short of a first down at the right hash. He's near a first down, about 2 yards short. And well played by the left side of the Charger defensive line.
Good job by Perine there, pressing the hole. Could have easily tried to cut back, but the linebacker Perryman was sitting right in that hole. Likely wouldn't have gotten much yardage as he's gotten there, but now 3rd and 2.
Chiefs football at their own 23, 3rd and 3, 10-10 tie. 11:13 to go in the game. Perine stays in at running back. Juju Smith-Schuster in motion to a right slot. Moving to the right is Mahomes. He pump fakes. He's going to run it. 25-30 up the right sideline in front of his coach, Andy Reid, and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 yards on a 3rd and 3 scramble by Mahomes. The defense had to make a decision. If they left Perine, he was going to be wide open.
Yeah, Troy Dye is the linebacker that falls for the pump fake. Again, they are accomplishing what they want. They want him to roll to the short side of the field. He's just a better athlete on that play.
3 tight ends this time for the Chiefs. Hunt back in at running back. McCole Hardman. As under center is Mahomes. Hands it off. Kareem Hunt behind right tackle. And runs into 2 DBs. A flag thrown on the play, however, in the middle of the run.
Holding. Offense number 83.
Noah Gray.
First down.
Who was doing an inside block. Noah Gray called for a wham block hold right in the middle of that scrum.
He's been utilized as that kind of hybrid fullback, H-back position. Has really done a nice job so far in the season. And that dual role, catches the ball extremely well, but blocking really improved over his short career.
A 10-10 tie, 10:31 to go in the game, but 1st and 20 now for the Chiefs. And the line of scrimmage backed up to the Chiefs' own 26. This drive started their own 3 when the Chiefs held on downs on 4th and 2. Tyre Tart injured for the Chargers. He was in the middle of that scrum of humans. Quick pass, knocked down again at the line of scrimmage. 3rd pass in this game. Khalil Mack got it this time. The 8-time Pro Bowler to force the incompletion. Here's an injury update, Josh Klingler.
Yeah, Tyre Tart, who's mentioned, got up very, very slowly on that block, made his way very slowly over to the medical tent, but he is getting observation from the Chargers training staff.
2nd and 20 for the Chiefs at their own 26. 10-10 tie at 10:21 to go in the game. Perine, lone setback. Otherwise, Chiefs are 2 by 2. Offensive line's got to come up big here as the Chargers spread out. Mahomes now moves to his right, pump faking once, twice, unloads it. It is caught at the 36-yard line by Travis Kelce in traffic. The Chiefs pick up 10, but they're still going to be 10 yards short. It will be 3rd and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
We talk about threading the needle. Patrick Mahomes avoids the tackler. Again, they're flushing him to his right, but thread the needle to his dependable target in Travis Kelce in an open area to get half that yardage back.
10-10 tie. Chiefs have 3rd and 10 at their own 36.5-yard line. Short 10, long 9. Spread set, 3-by-1, 3 to the wide side. Mahomes, feet moving, trying to keep the play alive. Step up, moving right, throws right sideline and incomplete. Kelce well covered over there. And no flag on the play. A.J. Finley, second-year safety out of Ole Miss. So the Chiefs move from the 3 out to their own 36, but the holding call on Noah Gray, too much to overcome.
Yeah, the Chargers are jamming Travis Kelce at the line of scrimmage. He runs a little delayed route. A little bit of tug down on the field as well. Got away with it. The defense for the Chargers. Patrick exiting the pocket a little quickly there as well.
9:31 to go in the game. 10-10 tie. Ariza boots this away. Darius Davis led the league last year in punt returns, fair catches at his own 15. Hang time at 4.54 on a good punt by Ariza of 49 yards. He is netting 50 yards a punt in this game. 9:24 left in the game. We're tied at 10. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
Are you ready to get in the game with Shelter Insurance at the home of the Red Kingdom? You can win a VIP game day experience in Kansas City. That includes seeing Mitch Holthus in action. All thanks to Shelter Insurance. Participating Shelter Insurance agents can register you in the drawing for this dream package. So visit shelterinsurance.com/getinthegame to find out how you can sign up. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life insurance.
Xfinity here. How can we help?
Yeah, there are so many football games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it?
Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap.
So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open?
Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and TV and enjoy instant access to your favorite live sports with the Xfinity Stream app. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S. Programming subject to change.
This is your new home for Chiefs football. This is 96.5 The Fan.
Art Haynes at the GEHA desk, brought to you by Crown Royal. Take a water break, moderate your drinking, stay hydrated, stay royal. Crown Royal Canadian Whiskey. 3 other games in the league. Raiders clinging to a 20-16 lead over the Browns in the fourth quarter. 49ers no problem with the Patriots 27-13. Commanders are walloping the Cardinals 42-14. Royals win in Atlanta. The Tigers amazingly lose to the White Sox. Royals go to Baltimore for the wild card round starting Tuesday. Back to Mitch.
And Denver won earlier today, beating the Jets. Well, the Broncos 2 straight wins to go 2-2. 10-10 tie here. 9:24 to go in the game. Chargers had the first 10, the Chiefs the next 10. The Chargers got all the way to the Kansas City 3 on the last drive. Gus Edwards will be the lone setback. Herbert will be under center as a double tight with 2 tight wings here in a bunched up look here. They're going to run a stretch. It goes to Edwards. He gets off the first hit and falls forward, gaining 1 yard from his own 15 to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 9 Chargers from their own 16 at 9:10 to go in the game and a 10-10 tie.
Chargers trying to run a little bully ball there to get their running game going, trying to ignite it here in the fourth quarter. When you bunch everyone together, you're just basically saying, mano y mano, our guys are better than yours, and that's not been the case all afternoon.
You smell that bootleg play coming?
Yes, especially now with the ball in the left hash. You may see him try to be mobile to his right. For sure.
McConkey is wide that way. So is Johnston. Both dangerous receivers. 2nd down and 9. In the pocket to throw is Herbert, being rushed from behind. Now Herbert trying to scramble, throws up the sideline, and is caught by J.K. Dobbins. No, he can't hang on to the ball. He had the ball with Nick Bolton draped all over him. He had the ball in his hands and could not hang on at the end. Give credit to Nick Bolton for trying to rip it out. That thing was almost a big play by Herbert.
Yeah, you had Tashawn Wharton giving pressure, pursuit as well, but a perfectly thrown ball by Herbert. You can tell he's laboring trying to roll to his right, but you're right. That ball was right in his hands, just could not bring it in.
Dobbins stays in the backfield, 3rd down and 9 for the Chargers at their own 16. 10-10 tie, 8:32 to go in the game. Chargers 4 of 11 on 3rd down. They converted 3 the last time they had the ball. Now they dump it late and it's incomplete. Almost intercepted. Joshua Palmer was defended by Jalen Watson, and the Chargers are 3 and out from their own 16-yard line.
Pressure has gotten to Justin Herbert and this depleted offensive line, just not giving him any time to throw the ball or scan down the field, and that's just another great defensive play for Jalen Watson.
McConkey ended up being, Palmer was right there. It might have been a miscommunication in routes. J.K. Scott the punt now, and he angles it to the far side of the field. A deep punt. Hardman will take it at the 29-yard line, get a full head of steam. He's up to the 40. Hang time this time at 4.52. A 55-yard punt and about an 8-yard return. 10-10 tie, 8:16 to go in the game. The Chiefs will take over at their own 40-yard line when we come back on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Excellence is the expectation at the University of Kansas Health System. Excellence is the compassionate care they give to every patient. Excellence is the expertise in leading-edge treatments that led the University of Kansas Hospital being named the best hospital in Kansas City by U.S. News and World Report for 15 years in a row. This focus on excellence is why the University of Kansas Health System is the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs and the best care for Chiefs Kingdom. For more information, visit kansashealthsystem.com/Chiefs.
Attention, Chiefs Kingdom. When it's time to catch the action live, make Tickets for Less your go-to for Chiefs tickets. Skip the added fees at checkout and score the best seats in the house. Save even more when you use the promo code CHIEFSRadio at ticketsforless.com. Take your game day experience up a notch with the all-inclusive VIP tailgate, complete with great food, drinks, and the unbeatable pregame atmosphere. Every seat holds a story, and yours is just a click away. Visit ticketsforless.com today and use promo code CHIEFSRadio to save.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Are you ready to get in the game with Shelter Insurance at the home of the Red Kingdom? You can win a VIP game day experience in Kansas City. That includes seeing Mitch Holthus in action. All thanks to Shelter Insurance. Participating Shelter Insurance agents can register you in the drawing for this dream package. So visit shelterinsurance.com/get-in-the-game to find out how you can sign up. Shelter Insurance, for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Find an agent for your auto, home, and life at shelterinsurance.com. And by Hy-Vee, proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs get the field flipped after holding on 4th and 2 at their own 3. 10-10 tie, 8:16 to go in the game. Now after a 3-and-out by the Chargers, Kansas City takes over 1st and 10 officially at its own 41. Mahomes is under center with Kareem Hunt, the lone setback. Worthy goes in motion behind Mahomes. Play action fake. Here comes pressure. Mahomes finds Noah Gray at the 40, across the 35, and Noah Gray off play action down to the Charger 30-yard line. Kansas City picks up a 29-yard play-action pass. Mahomes beautifully stepping up in the pocket to find Gray for 29.
Yeah, great protection, excellent help, blocking, keeping the pocket secure, and Noah Gray just sneaking out and looked totally like a run formation there, Mitch, they were able to deceive the Chargers defense.
To the Charger 31. 10-10 tie. Hunt stays in at running back. Left hip of Mahomes. He'll get it. Off right tackle. Gets a block flag on the play as Kareem Hunt lunging forward to the 23, but this is coming holding on the Chargers, it appears. Christian Fulton is going to argue here, but this might be deep.
Defense number 91. 5-yard penalty.
It's the old defensive lineman grabbing the offensive lineman. And the Chiefs will probably take this penalty to get an extra down to have first down and 5.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you have defensive holding at the point of attack. You're basically showing that the defensive lineman is holding one of your blockers to allow one of your teammates to be free to roam to get the ball carrier. You can't do that.
First down and 10 for a 10-yard penalty. First and 10 for the Chiefs at the 17 of the Chargers. 10-10 tie. Chiefs will run it this time. Kareem Hunt, lead block across the 15. And he's felled, but he gets to the 13-yard line, lunging forward for 4. And an injured player, Deion Henley, made the hit and paid the price. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Chiefs football.
KFNZ AM FM, HD1 and HD2 Kansas City, WDAF FM and HD1 Liberty.
An Odyssey Sports Station.
Play clock operator, please reset the play clock to 36 seconds. 3-6 on the play clock, please.
7:03 on the game clock, and the scoreboard shows a 10-10 tie. Deion Henley, second-year linebacker out of Washington State, tackled Kareem Hunt, but paid the price. Again, this is a defense already down Joey Bosa, their nickelback, Jasir Taylor, and their dimeback, Dean Leonard. But this appears to be a serious injury as his teammates will come over and take a knee.
Looks like they're holding on to his shoulder, maybe an arm issue there.
The Chiefs have the ball.
Can you please, game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 7:06. 7:06 on the game clock, please.
The line of scrimmage is a 12-yard line after a 4-yard gain. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Yeah, they were looking at his left shoulder and upper arm area right underneath the shoulder pad. He was holding that arm right away after he went down.
And they've immobilized that part of his body as Coach Harbaugh and 2 different trainers escort Henley off the field. As it stands, second down and 5. So they'll give Kareem 5 yards on that run to the Charger 12-yard line. 10-10 tie. 7:06 to go in the game. The Chiefs trailed 10-0 at 3:53 to go in the first quarter. The only touchdown by Kansas City, a 54-yard bomb from Patrick Mahomes to Xavier Worthy. Rashee Rice was injured in the first quarter, has not returned. The Chiefs empty backfield momentarily. Now they're going to bring Xavier Worthy in motion, left to right. On second down and 5. They fake the jet sweep. Inside on the shovel pass. Kareem Hunt spinning off ahead. He's inside the 5 and down to the 3-yard line. It'll be first down and goal to go. Trey Smith was cleaning out the wash. And Kareem Hunt, very effective in this game.
Yeah, absolutely doing a great job in his role. They fake the jet sweep to Xavier Worthy. Then the trailing Kareem Hunt. As you mentioned, Joe Tooney, Trey Smith at the point of attack. Bodies on bodies, and then Kareem Hunt bouncing off a defender for the first down.
The Chiefs are in the Kansas Lottery Red Zone. Download the Kansas Lottery Play-On app. Scan your tickets and enter to win more. Actually, they have first and goal to go. See what the Kansas Lottery has up their sleeve on this. Hunt, 12 carries, 65 tough yards. 6:24 to go in the game. Kansas City, first down and goal to go at the 3. Momentarily empty backfield. They bring Xavier Worthy in motion to set up a trio of receivers to the near side. They fake the jet again. Mahomes will launch it on the near side and looking for Juju Smith-Schuster, but there may be a penalty on the Chargers in the end zone. It's going to be a hold, and it's going to be on Troy Dye, the linebacker. I think he just pulled down Kareem Hunt.
Holding. Defense number 32.
Correction, Alohi Gilman, the safety. It's a half the distance penalty and a first down for the Chiefs. This all happening at 6:10 to go in the game and a 10-10 tie.
And this doesn't bode well for the Chargers. in their opportunity as Khalil Mack gets a clean hit on Patrick Mahomes. Got to clean that up as well. But the penalty does stop the clock.
Samaje Perine, lone setback. Ball at the 1.5 here on first down and goal to go. 10-10 tie. Handoff goes to Perine. Behind right guard, trying to press forward. A bunch of bodies into the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City. Samaje Perine. His first touchdown as a Kansas City Chiefs. As a Kansas City Chief, and the Chiefs lead by their largest first time in the game at 16-10.
A great job of push up front. We've been giving love to Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, Joe Tooney. Those interior offensive linemen doing the dirty work in the middle to get the push. Juwan Taylor gets in the mix there as well. Love to see them punch in the end zone for the score.
Enormous point after touchdown attempt here by Harrison Butker. James Winchester, the pride of the Choctaw Nation, his grandpa, listens to us every week. Snap. Ariza puts the snap down, and the PAT is good, and the Chiefs lead for the first time in this game at 17-10 at 6:04 remaining in the game, as Samaje Perine with a touchdown run of 1.5 yards. But these big backs moving forward is a deal for the Chiefs. Steele fumbled early in the game. This has been Perine and Hunt's game, but when you got 236 and 220 coming at you, it's a little different story.
Yes, it is, especially when you got that push up front by the offensive line. So it's going to wreak havoc among defenses if we can continue to stay consistent with that run game.
Looking for something fast, fresh, and delicious? Look no further than your local Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh, your mealtime destination. I use this for lunch all week long. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches and burgers, taking big meals, and more. Save on fuel with your Hy-Vee Perks card. Visit Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh today. 17-10 Kansas City, 6:04 to go in the game. And if you joined us late, the Chiefs were down 10-0. At 3:53 to go in the first quarter, Rashee Rice injured for the game, out with a knee injury. And the Chiefs trying to get out of here with a victory to stay undefeated. The kick is taken in the end zone. And again by not Davis, but the third-year running back out of Michigan, Hassan Haskins, for a touchback. KU football is going to try to rebound. They host Houston at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. You can go for tickets and more information, KUathletics.com. Houston has struggled this year. They got shut out by Iowa State yesterday in Houston. First and 10 for the Chargers at their own 30. After the Chiefs get a touchdown from Samaje Perine on a short run. 10th drive of the game for the Chargers. They were stopped at the 3-yard line of Kansas City 2 possessions ago. Dobbins trying to probe right side. Chris Jones runs into him. And Chris Jones so strong. And the big bear with those arms, Stone Cold, pulling him down for a short gain on the play for the Chargers. A gain of 1 yard.
Guys just not giving up any yardage. You're not seeing a lot of red helmets moving backwards at the point of attack. There's going to be some decisions made. You have to believe Jim Harbaugh believes this entire drive, however short it is, it's going to be 4 downs.
They also have only 1 timeout left. Remember, they lost a challenge and used one early in the half. Herbert now will throw a screen. Left side to Dobbins. And gets by 2 defenders. Now angling to the left side. He gets across the 45 at the numbers on the far side of the 45-yard line. Herbert nearly avoids a sack with a heck of a play and a 15-yard screen to J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, this has been the staple of their offense in regards to chunk plays for most of this afternoon. It's been the screen. We're just getting after the quarterback so well. When we open up the door for a big play there, Brian Cook misses the open field tackle on Dobbins.
4:55 to go in the game. 17-10 Kansas City. First and 10 Chargers at their own 45-yard line. In the shotgun, Justin Herbert again playing hurt. They give it off to Dobbins, trying to spin off a hit. He'll go nowhere. In fact, he'll lose a yard. Well played. Trent McDuffie playing run defense as a corner. Would not let Dobbins get free.
That's what we have. Such a luxury to have corners that like to play like safeties and safeties that like to play like linebackers, especially in the run game. They're getting it done this afternoon. Got to continue to keep our foot on the gas pedal, not allow any play action or screens to get a big play.
4:14 to go in the game. Second and 11. Chargers at their own 44.5-yard line. Herbert under center this time. The Chiefs are blitzing him. Herbert gets rid of the ball quickly, and it's going to be incomplete off the hand of Hayden Hurst. They wanted a tight end screen. Drew Tranquil, for 4 years, was a Charger. In his second year as a Chief, foils the screen pass and throws the timing off of Herbert, forcing him into a quick throw.
Yeah, they wanted to set this tight end screen up, but the speed of Drew Tranquil, a legal hit on the quarterback as well. That's a nice job by the defense, and Spags, give him credit. He's dialing out some gems here.
4:01 to go in the game. Chiefs lead 17-10. 3rd and 11, Chargers at their own 45-yard line. Chargers with a 2-minute warning and 1 timeout to stop the clock. Chiefs are blitzing, selling out on Herbert. He steps up into the pocket. He cannot escape. He goes down at the 41-yard line. The Chiefs open the trapdoor, and stone cold Chris Jones, wiping out everybody in front of him, gets the sack on Herbert. A blitz by Tranquil, and then Chris Jones would not let him go. And again, help from Felix Udike-Uzomah. The Chargers will punt at 3:35 to go in the game, down 7.
Yeah, Shamari Connor also involved in that blitz, that just confusing the offensive line and depleted offensive line for the Chargers, forcing the punt.
J.K. Scott punts it away on 4th and 15 as Hardman lets it bounce inside the 10, and the Chargers will down it inside the 5. 3:15 to go in the game. Work to do. As the punt was downed very well by Fehoko. Simi Fehoko played it very well on the punt by J.K. Scott of 53 yards. Let's go to Josh Klinger on the sideline. 3:15 to go in the game. Chiefs lead 17-10, but they have to snap the ball at their own 4-yard line.
Hey, very excited Chris Jones coming off the field. Guy spiked his helmet, yelled towards the big Chiefs crowd behind them, but then quickly the defensive coaches were saying there's going to be another drive, there's going to be another drive, and they're settling in for that next one.
Chris Jones, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits, but the Chiefs are backed up. 1st down and 10 at their own 4-yard line, leading 17-10. Handoff goes to Kareem Hunt. And again, trying to get his shoulder pads down. He'll get near the 9 and pick up 4.5 yards. And the Chargers will use a timeout at 3:05 to go in the game. And the Chiefs leading 17-10. But this is where those other 2 timeouts used earlier in the half become a real deal for the Chargers.
They're exactly right. And again, even though everyone knows that the Chiefs are going to run the ball there, they still got 4 yards on 1st down. Man, that's a highlight of this game. I know we love the big plays, the touchdown plays to Xavier Worthy, but the grit on the interior linemen when they needed to run the ball, when they needed efficiency on 1st down specifically, Mitch, they're getting the job done. See if they can move this ball again. No timeouts left for the Chargers in this situation with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. The Chiefs could essentially close the game out.
17-10, Kansas City, 2nd and 6 at their own 8. 3:08 to go in the game. Chargers out of timeouts. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. He gets it, trying to veer to the right side, and this time the Chargers will get him for a loss. Pushing him back to the 7. The game clock is at 2:52. The play clock at 30 seconds. So the Chiefs must snap it on 3rd and 6. Really 3rd and 7 at their own.
And a decision to be made here. Do you put the ball in Patrick Mahomes' hands to throw the ball and get a 1st down, or do you run it to allow the clock to run down to the 2-minute warning?
Play clock at 5 seconds. Mahomes, 3rd down and a long 6, short 7 from his own 7.5. Mahomes will throw it. Takes the snap. Crosser cut. Xavier Worthy's got a 1st down. All the way across the field, left to right in front of his bench. A 1st down for the Chiefs. All the way up at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 15 yards on a crossing pattern. and the Chiefs can take it to the 2-minute warning. That's the play that did not work last week in Atlanta. It works in this game, and the rookie comes up big.
Mitch, I was just going to say, we hadn't seen those shallow crosses since Rashee Rice left the game. Glad they dialed it up there. Perfect execution for the first down.
The Rook comes up big. Chiefs lead at 17-10. 2 minutes to go in the game. The 2-minute warning powered by Ford. Go to buyfordnow.com.
After a long day, it can be hard to find the motivation to get to the gym. You know you should exercise, but the couch is calling your name. The right music can make all the difference. Listen to us on the free Odyssey app, and we'll get you in the zone. Whether you're logging miles on the treadmill or chasing a new PR, get moving with 87 and dial up the energy with Young Love and Saturday Nights. Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app today.
At Main Street Credit Union, your success is our goal. Whether you're a financial rookie or a pro, we're here to help. If you're looking to pay down debt, improve your credit score, or buy a car, we'll be right there with you. We're dedicated to providing guidance, education, and essential resources to empower you on your journey toward financial success. We'll help you understand your financial options so even financial rookies will be on their way to reaching the streetcu.org for more information.
There's a domino effect that takes place when the first person orders a hash brown with their breakfast sandwich. Suddenly, no one in the car can think of a single reason why not to get a little extra crunch. And you'll hear a chorus of, "I'll do the same," from the back seat.
Buy one, get one for just $1 at McDonald's. Choose hash browns, a sausage burrito, a sausage McMuffin, a sausage biscuit, or a sausage McGriddles. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Welcome back to your new home for Chiefs football. 96.5 The Fan.
Chargers out of timeouts. 2 minutes left in the game, and the Chiefs have first down. They can, in essence, run out the clock here. A crossing pattern on 3rd down and 7.5 that went for 15 yards to Xavier Worthy has given the Chiefs this opportunity to try to close out the game and continue their dominance in the AFC West up to this point.
Just ball security has to be at a premium here. Obviously, Mitch, but what great execution, blocking at the point of attack. Be able to kneel it down here.
And the clock moving now inside of 2 minutes as Mahomes takes a knee, surrounded by his best friends. The Chargers came out flying. The Chiefs had a long gain to Travis Kelce of 38 yards. They got to the 26 of the Chargers, but then Carson Steele, his second lost fumble in the first 4 games of his career, not only stopped that drive, it turned the Chargers around, and they went 74 yards and got a touchdown pass from Herbert to Ladd McConkey. Then Patrick Mahomes threw an interception. On that interception return, Rashee Rice was injured a knee, out for the game. And at 10-0, the Chiefs were in trouble. Defense stifling the Chargers and even stopping them, holding them on downs as Mahomes goes to a knee again. And we are at 1 minute to go in the game. The Chiefs leading 17-10. The Chargers can just watch the clock tick away in disappointment. But the defense, as the Chargers had that great start, but then the Chargers had 4 3-and-outs. They were held on downs, actually 5 3-and-outs and held on downs, and missed a 55-yard field goal. And then the Chiefs, Kareem Hunt, a factor in this game. The Chiefs go to a knee, and that'll end it. That'll do it. Kansas City goes to 4-0 on the season. Patrick Mahomes goes to 19-4 in September. Andy Reid, 31-9 in September as Chiefs head coach. The 6th undefeated September of Andy Reid as head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs go to 31-5 against the AFC West in the last 36. Patrick Mahomes remarkably goes to 18-1 in AFC West road games. Final score, Kansas City 17, the Chargers 10. Our postgame report begins after this on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
T-Mobile has the best 5G coverage in the game. Whether you're home or out and about,
So, you can check out the latest scores in the checkout line, watch replays in the playground, or celebrate the game-winning touchdown from the passenger seat. If you're a Chiefs fan who wants to stay connected to all the action, whether you're at home or away, get the best 5G coverage in the game, only at T-Mobile. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
The Chiefs, Cardinals, Royals, Blues, and our 2 soccer teams, the Current and St. Louis City SC, are all endorsing Amendment 2. Here's why you should support it too. Right now, Missouri sports fans are taking their money and placing their bets in Kansas and Illinois. We're losing our money to other states, money that could be invested in our schools. Amendment 2 fixes that.